We're doing a stream. We've got about 15 minutes to make a bingo prediction board. You should be live right about now. And this should be good for doing a stream. Okay. Okay, right. Give me a minute and we'll start doing our bingo predictions. Just gonna get the pop-out chat. Move that here. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? I'm gonna remember what the predictions that have been floating around the internet have been for today. FF7 Part 3 feels likely to be today. Minecraft Dungeons 2 might... that's probably gonna be Xbox at the weekend. Persona 4 Revival, that might be Xbox. I think Persona 6, I believe, is going to be Xbox on Sunday. P4 could be today. Split the two up. Monster Hunter Wilds DLC feels plausible. Oh, I should put some soundtrack on as well. Give me a second. What video game soundtrack do we want today? I've just put Monster Hunter Wilds there. Let's put Monster Hunter OST. Good evening, Veldstrom. Tara, thank you very much for the congrats on the AA Summer Showcase. I'm glad it was another show that people thought had good games. Okay, I'm just waiting. Actually, I could just put... That's probably the most sensible thing, actually, just put this on. It's a Keighley joint. What's Kojima going to announce? Honestly, yeah, screw it. We put Kojima on a square. What was it? Ukulele Cart. This got leaked a few days ago. We predicted it as a possible state of play thing. Yeah, Rule Spider, the AA Summer Showcase, the Accessibility Summer Showcase aired about 6 hours ago. P6 is definitely Sunday, P4 is probably Sunday, but I've only got 15 minutes to make a bingo board, so P4 is probably going to be the first thing I delete, but also, like, yeah, there's a chance they split the two announcements between the two. Yeah, the AA Summer Showcase was 6 hours ago. You can check it out you can check out the VOD over on youtube.com/LauraKBuzz. 52 minutes of trailers. Woo! Right, where was I? Trying to remind myself what the things were. Oh, you know what? We are gonna take. I'm gonna kick myself if P4 don't show up today. Guild Wars 3. Hey, Brittle Glories, how are you doing? What else has been floating around? Oh, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush is a trailer that got posted accidentally a little early. Don't know much about that, but it seems like that's probably happening. Oh yeah, Code Veronica. Code Veronica remake? Seems like it's probably gonna be today. Oh yeah, Jet Set Radio could well be today. And Crazy Taxi. Both of those feels like they could be today. Intergalactic? No. If that was going to show up anywhere, it would have been State of Play a couple of days ago. Cassette Beats 2002. Floating around. I don't know if that's already shown up. Oh yeah, no, 100% Saint Nobody. I think the reason they would remake Code Veronica is because they don't want to touch RE5, specifically. Like, RE6, I don't think they mind, doing, but I think RE5 is the one they don't want to touch. Star Wars Zero Company. Yeah, this. There we go. I have no idea what that is, but it is a name that's definitely been flowing around. Let me remind myself what else is floating around. Oh, no, that's probably going to be Nintendo Direct next week, that one. College football, maybe. New NetherRealms game? I feel like if that exists, it probably shows up at Xbox on Sunday. There's a few things that just feel console manufacturer showcase adjacent. Namco Bandai trademarks. Tales of Eternia. Let's put some of these terms in. We got so some Bandai Namco trademarks that were found. Tales of Eternia. Grand Gourmet, which people were suspecting might be a dungeon meshy game. Katamari, there's a trademark for Rolling Live, which people think might be a console release of Katamari Rolling Live, making that no longer a Apple Arcade exclusive. Kelly, I don't know if we see Steam Machine today. I don't think so. I think Valve's comfortable doing their own... Okay, if the Steam Machine is launching this summer, it wouldn't be the wildest thing for us to see... Keighley would bloody love to end on a Half-Life trailer. I'm gonna put Valve. Just something Valve-related showing up. Sure. Honestly, I do think Final Fantasy VII Part 3, I think, is probably happening tonight. Final Fantasy IX Remake, if it's happening, it ain't happening until after Part 3's out. Ooh, what else we got? What else we got? Art of Fighting 3. Keighley had that Steam Deck thing a few years ago, but it feels like they might collab on hardware. I mean, he gave away a bunch of Steam Decks. I don't know if that's the same as, like, having an announcement from Valve. Chronos Lazarus, the Chronos the New Dawn Bloober Team DLC. Rule Spider, I do believe that Valve has a new Half-Life in development and that it's ready to go, and it probably is the launch title for the Steam Machine. I don't know if it's called Half-Life 3, but I gotta remind myself what the other things were that were floating around. We got 8 minutes. Star Wars Jedi 3 is a possibility. Gay Frog, thank you very much for the congrats on the AA showcase. I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. Ooh, yeah, we could see Baldur's Gate 2 remake. Definitely plausible. GTA 6 is never showing up today. Rockstar will do their own thing when they're ready. They do not give a shit about Summer Games Fest week. They would far rather wait like 2 weeks from now and have and just drop it on a random Monday with no announcement, because then they will control the news cycle for like a whole week. If they show off like the release date for GTA 6 today, that's one trailer amongst like 40. They want to pick the quietest news day they can and just go, fuck it, we're the news. The Among Us TV show, yeah, apparently that's like completely just online now, I guess, so it's like out now. Among Us TV show. I guess that got put online a little earlier than it was meant to, and that probably is gonna show up here. Dragon Quest Monsters, that's probably a Nintendo Direct announcement. Okay, I think that's the stuff that was floating around. Okay, we've got 5 spots for chat to do. I do think random celebrity can definitely be a spot. Or Hollywood celeb. A Hollywood celebrity. Oh, Dragon Quest Monsters was already announced, was it? I don't know. I'm bad at tracking things. There was a Dragon Quest Direct of some kind. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm doing my best to keep up on this stuff. What do we want? Chat, you got 5 minutes to talk me into some stuff. Metro Prime Ford Dragon Quest 12. Huh. Had to restart Dragon Quest 12 development. Interesting. Haunted Chocolatier? I'll give it a space. I don't think it's happening. Haunted. I don't think we see Haunted Chocolatier today. Deltarune Chapter 5? Nah, I think if we see it anywhere, I think we would see it in Nintendo Direct next week. Toby Fox likes Nintendo. He likes Nintendo as a place to announce stuff. I don't want to summon the spectre of AI getting talked about. Yeah, the Stardew Valley dev seems to be focused on the next Stardew patch for now. Yeah. Fine. Suspected AI spotted. If we got to be real. No, I don't know how I feel about that as a space. Actually, I don't like that being a space. I don't want to. You know, say Bloody Mary 3 times into a mirror. I don't want to summon it. Okay, we got less than 4 minutes. Oh yeah, Hoyo. If we get a Hoyo-like, something in the Hoyo-verse oeuvre. No Street Fighter 6 Year 4? Would we see that here? I don't know if we see that here or Xbox on Sunday. You know what? We're running out of time. SF6 Year 4. There you go. That's currently a space. I did not see the story that SummerGamesFest.com links to a website for the Transgender Law Center. Huh. Curious. Interesting. That Street Fighter 6 Year 4 probably is an Evo trailer. That's a Hades. That's a Hades. Year 2 and 3 were both at Summer Games Fest? Fuck, maybe, I don't know. SF6 Year 4, fuck it, we put it here. I don't know. A new Bullet Heaven game that looks indistinguishable from other Bullet Heavens? Yeah, that's probably reasonable. You know what, I'm taking Haunted Chocolatier off and going. Another Bullet Heaven, which, if you're unaware, a Bullet Heaven is the term that Valve has decided on for, like, vampire survivors likes. I prefer the term that Jane came up with, which is vampire derivers. They're derived from vampire survivors. They're vampire derivers. Oh, are we, like, nearly there? Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Nearly time. Oh. Yeah, I know I spelt it Bullet Heaven. I am bad and foolish. That's a Hades is our center space. I love that. Right, isn't Vampire Derivers a better genre name? Okay. I'm just screenshotting this. Now I'm going to momentarily, we're gonna go over to this screen while I get the, actually, I'm just gonna double check something real quick. I got a sort of thing there very quick, and then I gotta get this screenshot ready, and then 2 seconds from now we'll be good to go. Sorry, I'll come back. I'll come back to the other screen in a second. Let me close that. Close that. Open. This and come back to Not Quite Live 2. There we go. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Gotta get this ready. From Software is currently working on The Duskbloods, which is a Switch 2 exclusive, which I imagine we'll get more info on next week. But I wouldn't expect anything from them here today, probably. Alright, sorry, I'm just finishing getting the bingo board ready. Hey, Echo, you did. You made it. Heck yeah. Proud of you. Oh. There we go, sorted. So let's tune in for about 2 hours of Jeff Keighley.
Please welcome to the stage.
Do we have subtitles for this one?
Game Awards,
No, of course not.
Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. How much would Summer Games Fest cost compared to E3? It's very similar.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready. It's
Hey,
a good one.
Jeff.
Don't worry. All right, hello everybody.
Hey,
and
Jeff, when
welcome
you
to
gonna make
Summer
me an
Games
official
Fest,
part of Summer
gaming's
Games Fest?
biggest global showcase of what's next. You know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters, and yeah, maybe the return of some fan favorites too. This is our 7th and biggest SGF, and I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today.
He's dressed like the devil's advocate. Yeah, that is what's...
Now,
Also,
over the
why
next
is there a
2
fucking
hours, we,
jigsaw
alongside some of
puppet in
world's
the front
most
row?
talented game developers,
He
are
does
gonna
look
show
like
you why
Satan's
gaming's
lawyer.
best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't matter where you play, everyone
Yeah,
is
that is a
welcome here
really
today,
bold
and
choice
right
on the
now,
suit.
everyone has a lot of games to play. As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,265 new game releases, and that's up from 78.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that
There are now more
outfit.
games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game?
I would
Again,
agree.
great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think,
Bugs, glitches.
You will never believe what's been discovered here on planet Typhon, a planet hostile
wait,
to
what?
life as we know it.
Oh.
we're brand new IPs like Nugenics, Windrose, or Far Far West.
Oh, I was
That
not.
tells
Why
you
are we
something
getting
important.
adverts
Players,
in your
you guys
advert
are hungry
stream?
for new experiences. You want originality.
If that
games
happens
at different
again,
price points. And when
or did they
developers
push
take
an ad
bold,
because they were having a
creative
tech
swings,
issue?
Turns out you guys show up for them. Really great. So congratulations
Yeah,
to all
no,
those
the
games.
whole thing of like more games than ever are releasing is a problem.
Now,
That's
you know,
not
some
a thing to
games
celebrate,
become
Jeff.
global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting.
Some
right
games
now,
are big and
makes
some are
SGF so
small.
rewarding.
Everyone likes
Because
some
this
of
show
them.
helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wish listing. Should we
Yeah,
count
there were
off the
no
show?
adverts during the half-hour countdown timer.
Okay. It's gonna be a fun
Will we see Gay
ride.
today?
So
I have
let's
no
get
idea.
started with our preview of what's ahead. with our first announcement.
Okay, where are we opening the night? I sounded like Mr. Bean for a sec. What did I say that sounded like Mr. Bean? No, this is not Final Fantasy VII. I don't know what this is. This is too real world. Oh, is this Resident Evil DLC? Why France? I don't know. I'm putting my...
Yes?
Yeah, this is RE Engine.
So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is
In
the
we go.
this is the Resi 9 DLC. This has been rumored for a while. Oh, we're having real tech issues today. This is the second time we've looped backwards in the footage.
Oh la la. Mais quelle pagaille.
Oh no.
This made such
The
a
footage
mess
looped
again.
back, but not the sound.
Think. I just cleaned it up a week ago.
Oh, the
It's
video
like
and
a
audio
border
are out of
wall
sync.
here.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh, Jeffy Jeff.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves.
Oh no, Jeff. Oh no,
I'm
Jeff.
so sorry. It must be the maintenance. Bring some nice coffee.
Oh, what is... Jeff, I had better technical performance in my showcase than you. This is, NK Man says, I just checked the YouTube chat. Yeah, are they all pointing out that it's doing weird things? I'll try turning the resolution down and see if this does anything. Yeah, I'm certain it's not me. I'm certain it is not a me issue. I'm certain it's a them issue. But yeah, the YouTube chat is spamming like, yeah. I was certain that me changing my resolution wouldn't fix it. This happened last year and the year before in the Game Awards. It's not on purpose. This is a technical issue that Jeff routinely has and hasn't worked out how to fix. Echo says, better charge another 500,000 for a 30-second clip so you can hire someone to fix your fuck-ass stream. Yeah. I believe the play... Oh, yeah, no. This isn't Resi 9 DLC at all. This is, I think this is... Is this going to be the Code Veronica... Is this the Code Veronica remake? No. No, it is the 9 DLC, isn't it? I was going to say, are we going to see... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this was the rumored Claire Redfield DLC. Oh no, Veronica? It is Code Veronica. I don't know. It's been too long since I've fucking played Code Veronica. Yeah, this is the Code Veronica remake. Okay, that's a bingo space. Yeah, I don't think this is DLC. I think this is the Code Veronica remake or reimagining.
On a roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits a classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players.
Yeah, this is
Thank
the
you to Takeshi
reimagined
Sun and
Code
Capcom for
Veronica,
that
yeah.
incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking
I've
news
played
from
Code
one of
Veronica, but
top
not in the
independent
longest
game
time.
studios in the world.
Okay, well, let me take that off. That's... Oh, this is the Cuphead studio.
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters. And today, we have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game. Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting
I'm
adventure.
not ready for gaming discussion
It's
to be
still in early
insufferable
stages,
again when this
but we
comes
look
out.
forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for...
Yeah, they're gonna cut to a trailer any second.
I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes?
I wanted this to be the art
Oh, indeed.
style.
Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them.
Go on, make this
Yes,
the
right
art
now.
style. I want to play this, the video game.
Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
How much am I going to hate this?
Now in development at Studio MDHR.
Echo says, apart from a
It's
novel art
Mighty
style of
Cuphead
being
Adventure.
hard, did Cuphead actually do anything to,
A new
to justify all
fast-action
the
platform
Discord?
shooter
Discourse?
with arcade-quality
Not
graphics
really.
and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
It's hard and it has the art from those old racist cartoons.
You know I love my puppets, that was great, and there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC, and then a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right, well now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Oh, hey, Lucy James. I'm glad you're doing cool stuff. I've worked with her at times. She's lovely.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
What is it? We've all been waiting to see for a long time. 20th Century Games. What could this be? No, not GTA. Never gonna be GTA. Sega. Oh. Yeah, are we... Is this Alien Isolation 2? Please tell me this is Alien Isolation 2. I would be very excited for Alien Isolation 2. Yeah, sounds like it. Ooh, Predator Isolation would be interesting. But I don't think that's the direction we're going.
Yes. I understand.
Yep. That's some Xenomorph happening. Yeah. Oh, coming to Switch too. Nice. Nice. Heck
Hi,
yeah.
I'm Al Holm, Creative Director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sovikova, Art Director of Alien Isolation 2.
Andy H says I was
Whole
hoping for
survival team at
Aliens
Creative
Colonial
Assembly,
Marines
We're
too.
very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it, Kurosaki Station is a new hunting ground for the ultimate apex
I
predator.
don't know. I liked
Players will
the
face a desperate
confined
struggle to
nature
survive
of
and escape, and we cannot
understanding the
wait to
rules
show
of
you
where
in
the alien
future.
could go,
Thanks.
but I'll see. We'll see.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, I
Anna
do
and
not
Al.
envy them trying to follow
Today,
up
we are
Alien
honored to
Isolation.
have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us in the audience.
Is it
For more than
Kojima?
2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human.
Is it
From
Kojima?
Ico to Shadow of the Colossus
Oh.
to The Last Guardian, he has left an
Okay,
unforgettable mark
okay.
on this medium.
Oh.
Please join me in recognizing the legendary
Yeah.
Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san.
Ueda's new game. We saw a trailer for it at the Game Awards or Summer Games Fest in the last couple of years. This was the one where a man was climbing up a giant robot to get in the top of it to avoid
Let's
an
talk about
atomic
his next
bomb
game.
go
A
off.
few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next
Yeah,
game, then known as Project Robot.
Yeah, it
So
looked
now,
like Shadow of the Colossus,
time to
but
step
a man
deeper
trying to get into the head of a robot.
mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Yeah, this I am excited for. What is Ueda doing? Yeah, we can boo Epic Games Publishing, but also I'm excited for what Ueda's up to, so I'll... You take the good, you take the bad, you take some more, and then you have whatever the fuck. Look, it'll always be piratable if you don't want to use the Epic Games Store. It'll probably get console ports or whatever. Yeah, you're in a... Yes, this was it. He climbed into the robot head, and then the robot head detached from the robot and started flying to get out of the blast zone. So you're a little fly... The robot head is a ship. But it can reattach to the robot bodies. Yeah, no, I will always cheer at a weird artsy creator getting big corpo budget. Yeah, a little bit Headlander, but big budget. Big budget Headlander. Gen Atlantis. Okay, yeah, it's getting console ports. Cool.
Does that look incredible?
Aggro.
Right. I cannot wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD.
That's pretty
Blood
neat.
Message is a cinematic single-player
Indeed, it is
action
neat to
adventure
see
game
him
from
do something
NetEase.
futuristic
You
and
are a
not
messenger
old
who
stone
embarks
ruins.
on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Oh, I should have predicted another game from Mr. It Takes Two. Whatever his name is. Honestly, pretty high density of like big reveals so far during this. Joseph Fares, that's his name. Yeah. Yeah, we've been pretty high density on like big budget reveals today. Jeff's done he's been doing his work, getting the big kids in today. Hexy was lost to the Turbo many years ago. I misread that as Hexy was lost to Turbo many years ago. Echo, I genuinely have no idea what game this is. I don't think this is a Dynasty Warriors. Could it be? Oh, 100%. Final Fantasy VII Part 3, if it's here, will be the closer. It will be the end of this 2 hours. You are a good hour and 40 minutes away from part of Final Fantasy VII if it's here. Which I believe it is. I mean, this is kind of cool looking. I won't deny it looks kind of cool. People suggesting it's a new Kessen game. I don't think so, but, you know, who can say? Yeah, is this Nier related? I don't think so either, but... I'm thinking maybe new IP. This is... Blood Message. I'm assuming this is a new thing. Unless I misread that, and maybe it's Blood Massage. Okay, you play the prequel as the adult and the game as the kid, I guess.
Now, please
Keighley might have
welcome
said
a
the game name
developer
before
who
the
is
trailer,
visiting
I
the
don't
US
know.
For the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
Okay, we're getting some Stranger Than Heaven. I like me a good bit of RGG.
こんにちは、横山です。本日はストレンジャーズ・ヘブンについて新しい発表がございます。
Give me the updates on Not Yakuza.
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First,
Show me the
please take a look
show me the
at this.
karaoke mode. That's all I need. Show me the karaoke mode. Cast out from the other side of the Pacific just for being Asian. Only to be treated as filth in Japan. I'll have to make a man and question what he is. Joseph Fares didn't do anything. I suggested I should have predicted a game of his in the bingo, because he often shows up in Jeff Keighley things. That's the extent of the Joseph Fares mention was, oh yeah, that would have been a sensible thing to predict, is Joseph Fares showing up. Yes, he's the guy who made It Takes Two, Split Fiction, those co-op-y, asynchronous co-op games. Sorry, I stopped paying attention for half a second and Tupac was there. This is a Yakuza prequel, kind of. What the fuck is going on with...
Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about.
Snoop Dogg and...
We have a release date.
What? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't even realize there was a release date. Yeah, putting Tupac in's weird. No, it's not going to be AI. They're going to get a voice
Stranger Than
alike.
Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members.
Yeah, we did
To tell you about
notice.
that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's going to come on stage and explain to you why Tupac's in the game. What the fuck is this?
Snoops.
Rule Spider, I doubt this would have happened unless Tupac's estate okayed it, but...
Teaming up with Yokoyama,
I'm
tell us, how did this happen? Why
baffled.
do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and to be associated with such a great game and such a great
Echo,
person like this and a team that they put
Snoop
together
Dogg is
is
on
amazing.
stage to
You know,
tell
big
us
to me,
that
so I'm happy
Tupac
to be
is in Yakuza.
We got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
The Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So, what y'all think?
Okay, the
Game
estate's
looks
on
insane.
board, I
I'm sure you got
guess.
more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about
I
something.
need to know that you're using a voice alike and not AI voice
Death Row
replication.
Any updates on what's happening there? DRG?
Yeah, no, Echo,
sir.
no,
Death
we
Row
in
games,
real
we building
time
a
we
hip-hop
weren't
game
prepared
universe,
for.
bringing an
Is that
authentic culture to life,
Tupac?
We just
Is
got a
that
lot of
Tupac
plans
in
that we plan on
Yakuza?
Actually bring it to life in the next couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all.
Yokoyama-san, Jamil, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Fantastic.
I'm gonna need to read some interviews to find out how I feel about this.
More crazy stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Hex is an open-world
Also, this
action-adventure game.
Stranger Than Heaven got a
Creators
release
behind
date, and I
The
did
Division
not
and
process
Little
what it
Nightmares.
was.
You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
15th of January. Okay, apparently the other dead actors' likenesses they're using has a living voice actor. Okay. Look, I will give it a chance. I will wait and see what they do. Yeah, this game's called Hex. I certainly feel hesitant. I will wait until I know more before I make a judgment. I feel weird anytime a dead actor is put in a thing. But there are better and worse ways to do it, and I'll wait to know where we're at on that scale. Like, I just feel, generally speaking, I feel weird about putting a person in a thing that they weren't alive to say, yes, I will act in this thing, but... this looks cool. Very Control vibes. I hope this is single player. I was not ready for today. I gotta get that bingo back up. What did I put for celebrity? Do we think we can tick off Hollywood celeb for Snoop Dogg Tupac? I know Hollywood celeb's maybe not the right word, but I meant like not a video game celeb is kind of what I was angling at with Hollywood celeb. Yeah, okay. Everyone's pretty confident we can tick Hollywood celeb.
It looks absolutely stunning. We have much more SGF to come, but first on June 14th...
Yeah, Snoop has been
Dead
in
by
films, you're
Daylight
right,
is
yeah.
celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely, because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
Dank by delights. I mean, look, he's not primarily known as an actor, but like, it's my fault for my wording. But I was trying to I was just gonna put celeb, and then I was like, that's too broad. If like Kojima shows up, that could count. I'm like, person who's not a video game person shows up is what I was aiming at.
How old are you now?
Uh-huh. That sure is Dead by Daylight, I guess. Is this Baldur's Gate 2 remake? Or is this something different now? Mortal Shell 2. That looks interesting. Yeah, I want to play Mortal Shell with a Bard class. The Bard class was interesting. Oh, Natalie, I'm glad you're having a good time with Fishbowl. Right? That definitely looked more interesting than the first Mortal Shell. This looks kind of neat too. Steampunk robots in the desert. Oh, I've got a little thing of chocolate today. Daniel Aldridge says, has anything interesting been announced at Summer Games Fest? Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Chat, remind me what's come up. Tupac and Snoop Dogg are in the next Yakuza for some reason. Alien Isolation 2, that's happening. We saw gameplay of the next game from the Shadow of the Colossus guy.
We do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness.
Oh, this is... fucking, it's Ubisoft. Oh, boo, Ubisoft. Be better to your bloody workers. Can we pirate this game? If you're gonna play it, that's probably the way to do it. I mean, ethically purchase all of your video games and don't be a thief or whatever. Yeah, it's not another. It's Stranger Than Heaven. I'm being facetious when I call it Yakuza, but Stranger Than Heaven's gonna have Snoop Dogg and Tupac. This doesn't have the DLC from the original game at launch. That's baffling.
Give me a spot in Hell Shaker. I am coming soon.
This sure is exactly the thing that it is.
Welcome back to SGF.
Oh no, the lag's back.
Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th.
Tara says, for legal reasons, Laura believes all laws should be followed. Exactly.
One of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Do I try and get this back? No, this isn't going to change it, but... try and force it back into sync. Platinum Games... Is this a Platinum Games TMNT game? No? Oh, no, yeah. TMNT The Last Ronin from Platinum. Uh-huh.
You guys having fun yet?
Yeah.
We are just getting started, believe it or not.
That sure is. That sure is a TMNT game from Platinum, huh?
Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser,
Echo,
33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr who voiced
yeah,
the Vizsla
Platinum Games is making a TMNT game. Maybe some other things showed up since you were gone. I don't remember. Hello, Benjamin.
For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor.
Platinum has done a
today,
TMNT
I
game before
finally
that
get to
wasn't
share a
great,
glimpse of where
but
that
also
journey
Platinum
is
Games'
heading
track record is like
We've been
very
working on
good.
this for a long
You
time.
can forgive them a
A
little
new
blunder
season is
here
about
and
to
there. I
begin,
don't think
and
that predicts
everything
that
is
because
about
this
to
is.
change. Let me
Oh.
show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season.
Let me mute this for a
runners,
minute while they're
launching
talking about
later
Fortnite,
tonight.
or when it catches up. Just because it's TMNT and Platinum made a TMNT game that wasn't good before, I don't think predicts that this Platinum game will be bad because it's also TMNT. I don't think the franchise is what made that game bad. I think what made that game bad was it was a licensed game that they were brought in as an outside developer on, and famously they had a really rushed development cycle on it. It was, I believe, forced to line up with a film release, and it was not good as a result. Mutants in Manhattan 2016, yeah, it was to line up with some other release, I believe, that it was kind of rushed out the door. Generally speaking, Platinum Games' track record's pretty solid. If Platinum's working on it, I will get excited about it. Also, yeah, Platinum definitely does have an A team and a B team. That is definitely a thing. Yes, this was where they were also trying to make the Legend of Korra and Transformers licensed games at the same time. They've stopped trying to make so many licensed projects at the same time since that whole fiasco. Raw Spider says, for those of you who don't know, The Last Ronin is a long graphic novel where Raphael is the only surviving Ninja Turtle in a very, very, very dark world where he will have to really no choice but to team up with Shredder's daughter to get his revenge. Platinum did Star Fox Zero, which everyone really liked. I think it's fascinating. I don't necessarily know it's the most accessible video game in the world, but I like a lot of the choices that Star Fox Zero made. I'll turn the sound back on.
Early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
Okay, let me.
The stage is set.
Just putting it to 720.
Is set.
Get the sound back in sync. I don't know.
You chose your side. This ends now.
Slim Boy K, maybe don't do spoilers for a thing in chat that like people might not have experienced that's getting that adaptation. Maybe just don't post the spoiler, maybe.
Bandai Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising.
They're inside!
Out here, that promise is a lie.
Aww. No, not Xenoblade. Oh. I'm guessing. No, this is Gundam. That's
every breath taken.
Maybe I'm wrong. That looked very like a Gundam.
Welcome to Harlan's Bank.
Sorry.
Revolut,
sorry. We'll
where he can custom design his card
in a second.
To
the darkness coming for us.
Yeah, this is Gundams.
It remembers one man.
This is Gundam brand Gundams, right? I'm pretty certain. Oh, this looks really fucking cool. Oh, there's been a lot of Gundam games that I've not enjoyed playing. Is this finally the one that turns me around and gets me really fucking hyped to play a Gundam game?
Find me. I'm here.
I'll be curating and selecting your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about 2 geese and 1 very fragile egg.
Okay, Hunky, ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it. Don't drop
Oh, this is a hellish concept for a co-op game. I won't be good enough to play this, but I will watch people get frustrated playing it.
Careful! To left! Your other left!
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
Oh, Lauren yelling at me. I will watch you play this with Jane.
Watch out with our baby! Watch out with our baby!
Yeah!
Just focus.
Really hard!
Oh gosh, that looks really hard. Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier. This really is an extremely hard game.
Now it's time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other
that game
studios.
name's
Over the past
fucking
half-decade,
brilliant. I
they've
love
quietly
it.
been working on
I
ambitious new
fucking
projects.
love that game
Here
name.
is the global announcement.
An extremely hard game. No. Oh.
The greedy.
Do you get it? It's extremely hard. You get it, cause egg. Sorry, yeah, this is a game from ex-Naughty Dog people from the Last of Us team or whatever.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
Oh, the man is trusting and likes lots of people. The woman is hard and is untrusting. Oh, that's no moon.
We need the move.
Oh, they're the original odd couple. Oh.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Whew.
Yeah, well, that's temporary.
That's no moon is.
Like you and me.
It sure
You
is
guys
a
don't
name
understand
you
the
could
big
pick
threat.
for your game.
Not like we do.
I don't know how I feel about you just picking a movie quote that is a meme as a game title.
If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
Is this co-op? I'm guessing this is co-op.
I'll die alone.
I have the phone.
Ah, this is
Do not touch him.
cinematic enough. I might be into it. Lauren says, "Is the sequel to this game going to be None Pizza Left Beef?"
We fight together.
Tyndall says, "What did I miss before the Platinum TMNT game? Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, a trailer for the new game from the Last Guardian creator, Alien Isolation 2, and Stranger Than Heaven, that Yakuza prequel, has Snoop Dogg and Tupac in it. There might have been other things, but those are the things I can remember."
For over 18 years, Jacob and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design.
That
and
man's
story.
moustache is
In Crossfire,
quite
two
something.
opposing operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on
Is
one
that
another,
not called?
is
Oh,
their
it's called
only
Crossfire.
chance
Yeah,
of
then what
survival.
was that Snow Moon? Is
support
that No
this
Moon the
narrative,
studio name?
Completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a
Crossfire
system
is a
that
really
rewards
generic
tactical
name.
thinking,
In hindsight, I wish
stealth,
the name was
and
still That Snow
repositioning.
Moon. That was a
It's
better
called
name than
adaptive
Crossfire.
cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line
Rule
of sight.
Spider, if an
fundamentally
Expedition
changes
33
your
port's
relationship
happening to
with the
Switch 2,
environment
it'll
and
be
becomes an
on
active
Tuesday when that
skill to
Nintendo
master.
Direct's coming.
Shout out
To be
our
clear, it
amazing
hasn't.
team at
No
That's
one's
No
announced an
Moon
Nintendo
who are
Direct for Tuesday, but I'm
meticulously
telling you it's
crafting
Tuesday.
Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high agency, single player, story driven games. Thank you.
Yeah, why are you acting like you invented adaptive cover systems?
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
Yeah, Echo says Laura's dad works at Nintendo and says there's a Direct on Tuesday.
7 years. The oldest house is.
Okay, we already know about this game. This game looks cool, but we've seen trailers for it. We know its release date. So I'm going to mute this and I'm going to say why I'm very confident in saying there's a Nintendo Direct on Tuesday. First of all, basically since like 2011 when COVID hit and everything went like digital only, the Tuesday or Wednesday after everyone else has done Summer Game Fest, that's when Nintendo likes to do their June Nintendo Directs. We know that one's coming because a bunch of games have been ESRB rated in the last week, and it's like very clearly ramping up to, specifically for Switch 2, it's clearly ramping up to a Direct announcement. Nate the Hate, who is incredibly fucking accurate at Nintendo leaks, has said Tuesday next week. That makes sense to me. The last 3 years have been specifically the Tuesday of post Summer Games Fest week. I would put money on Tuesday of next week being Nintendo Direct.
All we can do is
Control, Firebreak, Fireteam Elite, Firebreak, whatever it was. Yeah, it was kind of mid, but I think that was a genre problem, not the team suddenly being bad.
Before it's too late.
Like, this looks to be Control, but with melee combat rather than guns, and that's very up my alley. I just wish it was more of the female protagonist.
Of the next game in a story franchise.
Jessie's not the protagonist. Her brother, who was asleep in the center of the oldest house, is the protagonist in the new one.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land,
From the studio that brought
one
you...
reason stands above all
From the studio that brought you ...
wonder.
From the studio that brought you what?
You feel it
Did they say a
Beside
game?
your eyes. Wonder
No, this is not the
astonishing
multiplayer
power
Horizon
that
game.
shapes this
Oh, this is
land.
probably Guild Wars 3, you're right. Yeah, no, they did start this with from the studio that brought you and then didn't tell you what the studio brought you, correct?
Dominion over all.
Like, I'm not imagining that happened.
We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored,
Oh, from the studio that brought you, and then a compliment about Guild Wars 2. The quote was the answer, I guess.
to you, we
You see why that's a confusing way to frame that?
magic.
There we go, there's Guild Wars 3 ticked off. On the bingo card. Let me just double check nothing else. The bingo board has happened
Everyone
yet.
watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our
I'm sure
upcoming
people
game.
will love this, it ain't
The
for
time
me.
is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Silksong DLC is not on the
Glad you all
card.
agree.
That's a ways off.
Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars.
We're so excited
Oh.
to welcome all of you
Oh,
to
I've got
join our Guild
snacks
Wars
to keep
community.
me awake.
Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
Let me pop some nice and spicy knick-knack bugles on my desk.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to
Some
blast across the
crunchy
galaxy with
snacks.
daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October!
Oh, I want that
And
game
now-
already.
And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervin Akos. Now this is pod racing.
What did you miss after Guild Wars 3? Nothing. It was more information about Guild Wars 3.
Welcome to Dervin Akos, where champions are born and losers annihilated.
God, this game looks really good.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Bulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
Having switched 2 games, off the top of my head,
This is the dream shape.
Code Veronica Remake, Alien Isolation 2, maybe others, I don't remember. This looks really fast. Oh, the sense of speed is great.
There's a reason why they call Kestar Bur the champion. The golden age of the Galactic League begins now.
Definitely a bit Wipeout, yeah. I don't know which team made this, you'd have to check. Is this Chronos Larius? Chronos Larius? Is the Chronos DLC top-down? Ooh. This might be a different thing entirely, but this... No, End of Abyss. I was gonna say, I could believe this is a Chronos spin-off. Fishing, fishing, get your gun. Is this Dredge? Last Harbor. Yeah, you see why I thought this was like a 3D first-person Dredge spin-off for a minute?
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises.
Oh, here we go.
including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
I really assumed this was going to be Jet Set Radio because that trailer leaked the other day. Ooh, I did not think we'd be seeing this. I assumed it would have been with Stranger Than Heaven if we were going to see it. Let's see what Virtua Fighter's looking like. Yeah, this is the Yakuza team making Virtua Fighter. And admittedly, they're very good at making unique, varied fighting styles.
talking about your ex? Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiello. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole
This is
job
definitely
thing seriously, huh, Divina?
Gone out of sync with itself again.
They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
I'm loving this soundtrack.
Kill them all.
Hey, it's me.
There he is.
Shit.
Is this like a whole open world single player? Does this game have a really ambitious single player mode? Yeah, are they trying to do the Street Fighter 6? Yeah, please tell me this is like a really big, grand RGG melee single player game that also is a virtual fighter. A multiplayer virtual fighter. Is this RGG's Shenmue, right? Street Fighter 6 World Tour, kinda?
That's your...
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but...
Yeah, this is way more ambitious in single player mode than I would have anticipated.
Over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors.
Crossroads.
Rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan!
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
It's been 25 years
Ooh.
since RuneScape was born, and 20 years
We're getting
tomorrow,
more info about that, I
Imperial
think, tonight,
321
if I saw
wreaks havoc
correctly.
in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Yeah, there's no sorting the audio desync, it's just a constant issue.
Few survive the land of dragons.
Yeah, we saw some of this at
But
one of
some
the, I think it was the Mix
seek
the other
more
day.
than survival.
Yeah, this is a third-person RPG in the RuneScape world. It looks
They
kind of
adapt.
fun.
They build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
Yeah, a little bit. I like the very saturated aesthetic. Like, I don't know if I would enjoy playing it or not, but I'm glad that everything's very colourful. I'm so hyped for Orbitals. That was 3 very random games to advertise, but sure.
In ebbing spring, the skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot. Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For us.
Oh, I might have found out why there's the... Give me a second to mute this.
Alas.
I might now know why there's Jigsaw from the Saw movies. The Jigsaw puppet is sat in the front row of Summer Games Fest. It might be because Techland, the studio behind Dying Light, is working on a new game currently titled Jigsaw. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe that's what's going on.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
This is what, Grounded 2?
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
I would have assumed this would be a Xbox showcase announcement.
For a survival epic 65mm in the making.
Also, stop showing the spiders. You have an arachnophobia mode. You know people are scared of spiders. Show non-spider enemies in your trailers. Ah, it's coming to PS5, I guess, is the news. Oh, and they're doing it here as to not piss off Xbox fans in the Xbox showcase by having a "this game's coming to PS5" trailer in the Xbox showcase. They don't like those anymore, apparently.
Some guys leave it to luck.
Oh, sorry, my apologies for the sneezing.
Roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world.
There's gonna be a Mafia?
What matters is the choice you make.
Even if it's not Mafia,
when the cards are on the table.
Mafia feels like the genre. Okay, yeah, it's a DLC for Mafia, yeah.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time-bending epic.
Can't
Today,
get it back in
after
time
many
sync.
twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in.
Patrice Désilets? French or Francais?
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world.
He's been working on this since Podquisition started being a thing.
Destined to be feared.
Plus 5 years earlier than that. 5 years prior to the first Podquisition is when this man started working on this. Is it worth me checking if, like, the ASL or BSL stream is better in sync? Or if they're all out of sync?
Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Is this just Assassin's Creed?
But at last.
Oh no, she's gonna be a witch, isn't she? Okay.
Every choice.
Okay, no, okay, I'm back on board.
Led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness.
Oh wow, Elderly Goose says there's people paying bits to say fix the audio, goddammit.
I am ready.
Okay. That looked pretty cool.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, the film is the talking. That's how I feel today about the game.
Oh,
Instead
his
of
hands are
explaining
shaking
features,
so
I'll simply
much.
say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store.
Okay. Next time it zooms in, look at his hands. He's
It's a
so
30-minute
proud.
story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when
Let
the game
me
launches
find
on
that on
early
Steam,
access
actually. I
later
kinda
this
wanna
year.
check this out.
Join us for the journey. Merci and panache Kalis.
You know what? I feel happy for this guy. I'm intrigued enough to check this out, and I can see that he does very genuinely care about this being well received. Yeah, good for getting the fuck out of Ubisoft, and good for, I do really genuinely appreciate a good, like, oh no, I am so proud of my thing, but I'm very nervous.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
The ASL and descriptive audio both have audio issues as well, but different to the desync. Huh.
Wait, that's...
Do you reckon they're
Billy from Saw?
less of a problem?
Hey, Billy. Hello.
Are the ASL and BSL streams better audio or worse than
Playing
this?
games is perfect.
Roll the tape.
Okay, I think we're back in sync for a sec.
You heard the puppet.
Saw Genesis.
Roll the tape.
It's been a while since we've had a Saw video game. What's the gameplay this time? Oh, it's blown out audio on one of them. Oh. Oh, this is what Bloober's working on. There's been rumors that Bloober was working on something new.
But I call you a prophet. Pain is our only...
You know, Bloober's last couple of games have been alright. I'll give this a
away
try.
The lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick.
Bloober has been slowly turning their reputation around enough that, like, I won't just assume their games are
sacrifice must
gonna be terrible. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Tobin Bell.
in blood. Live or die.
Oh, are you a Jigsaw ancestor running the Saw traps during World War II? I mean, look, I'm intrigued, I'm curious.
Your book, bound in blood,
That's a way more interesting approach than I would have expected for a Saw game.
inspires those who are worthy.
Oh, are we suggesting this is who Jigsaw was inspired by?
Bleeds.
No, it's a 3v1 multiplayer.
Let the games begin.
Okay. Okay, this is a Dead by Daylight where it's 3 survivors trying to beat Jigsaw. Huh. Oh, I know what this is.
Humanity's fate will be determined.
I legally have no opinion about this game.
Final sacrifice.
This isn't Elden Ring 2, no.
We are ready to bleed, bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2 wish list.
I can tell you this. I really enjoyed Lords of the Fallen 1. I can tell you that I
That's
did
right,
mock
Lords of the
review work
Fallen
on Lords of the
2
Fallen
is also
1.
coming to Steam this fall.
And I
Next up is a brand new
legally
game
have
from
no
Big
opinion about
Reactor,
Lords of the Fallen
a studio
2.
formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre.
The first
This
one,
is
I
Star
loved
Wars
its
Zero Company.
implementation of co-op. It was really good co-op.
Intelligence was just briefed of some
Legally, I have no
massive zero
opinions
on the system.
about the sequel.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Oh, this is, what's it called? Got it on here somewhere.
What do you got for me, Bennick? Port Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters.
Zero Company? Is this Zero Company?
Find out what they're up to.
Yeah, this is the XCOM they're working on.
She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
This is pretty neat. Saint Nobody says, when you say Lords of the Fallen one, I don't even know which game that is for certain. The Lords of the Fallen that released post-2020, I forget exactly when it was.
Better for it. We're almost there.
Yeah, no, I did mock review work on the first Lords of the Fallen. It was one of my first, like, really big mock review projects.
General Skywalker.
I gave those devs a lot of feedback on the first one. Oh, was there a date
surprise
there?
at the end there. All right, Dark Fantasy has always been about one thing: the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world.
Yeah,
where
I'm gonna pour
vampires
myself
have
an
emerged.
alcoholic beverage. Treat myself to one alcohol.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
Is that Neil? What's his face? No. Yeah, my guess is Vampire the Masquerade 2 DLC, probably.
Neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same.
Yeah, it came out end of last year?
Am I evil?
Early this year?
They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentus's hands, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own
Could it be a
family.
Gothica remake? Could it be Castlevania? I don't know. Yeah, the more of this I see, the more I think this isn't Vampire the Masquerade DLC.
Determination is not enough to
There's a few things this could be.
Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different.
This is looking kind of cool. A Blood of the Dawnwalker. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker.
Someone said Dawnwalker in the trailer.
What you just saw was an invitation to join
Well, that
us
probably
on an
should have told
adventure.
me, shouldn't it?
Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that follows
September
is from
is
our current
packed.
game, and it's an
Everyone
origin
is
story of
fucking
Troy.
terrified of
I hope
GTA
you will
6
have as much
releasing.
fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have great rest of the show.
That man, at a glance, if I kind of blur my eyes, he looks like Aaron Paul.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project.
Oh, this is the TV show that's
and
out
today
now.
we're revealing it for the first time.
You're not. It came out like 3 hours ago. From what I can tell, this show is out now. I think this show came out like 3 hours ago. Oh no, a new standalone game. Oh. Well. Should have just put Among Us on the bingo board, shouldn't I? Task to do. Oh. A single player Among Us thing. Oh, it's an Among Us single player murder mystery. Yeah, it's kind of a Duck Detective-y Among Us noir. Huh.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown
Among Us
and
TV
Liv Usain.
series. There we go. I can tick it off now. Among Us TV show mentioned. Hey, Event Nicole Brown, when are we getting the Community movie?
Future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one
Also,
of us.
Hollywood celeb. I think if we hadn't ticked it off for
I think this
Snoop Dogg
calls
and
for an
Tupac,
emergency meeting.
I feel like we can for Yvette Nicole Brown
Call a
awkwardly
meeting,
stood
then
here.
complete our task. That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
I'm just watching
No, I
the
mean,
really
I don't think
bored
there's
man
any-
inside
take it up with
the
Abby.
eyeball of this outfit.
Now, the moment you've
In
all
his
been
suspenders,
waiting
just
for.
kind of
Get
stood here
hyped
like,
for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us
just watch him
series.
gripping his own suspenders in the eyeball. Yeah, the Among Us TV show's a cartoon. Yeah.
Mates of crew half perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
yeah, but I just don't understand why you're.
The official cause of death: acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate. That's an oopsie. 3 makes it.
I'd be on my phone if I were in there.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
This feels very look, if not for the voice actor selection, it feels very YouTube webcomic quality. Hey Jane, it is Among Us.
Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Ahoy, ahoy! Hey Jane, how
Would you
was
believe me if
the
I said some
Backroom's
of our
second
biggest
viewing?
surprises
Was it
of
better for
SGF
having
are still to come?
knowing about that
Stay
YouTuber?
tuned, and it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games.
Echo says this would be
007 First
impressive
Light.
if it was on
Here's
Newgrounds,
a first
right?
tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests
Wait, more
MI6's
story content?
help with a matter most sensitive.
Oh.
And he's asked for you personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best.
I love
if he
this
has what he
game.
claims to
Give me
have,
another story
well,
mission. Hell yeah! Is it
anything
paid?
the
Is it
reward
free?
well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about.
Yeah,
Best of
Lenny
luck.
Kravitz, give me more
007.
missions. That's it. Yeah, but apparently more missions, I guess. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV coming to Switch 2. That is the thing that is going to get me to finally start playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Jane says, not sure if watching the web series helped, but I did recognize more stuff and have more in different questions. Do you reckon it's worth a second watch? Is it worth, if I watch that YouTube video, is it worth me making time for a second watch? Do you think I'll get more out of it?
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult.
Echo says I'm literally playing Final Fantasy XIV while watching. Jane says the Backrooms is definitely better on a rewatch. Something your brain makes
Shall
sense.
show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Oh, there it is, the Gothic remake. We knew this was coming. There's the Gothic remake. Rain Dean, from what I'm aware, they've been doing updates to how they've been working on updates for how controller works for 14. I know people who play it on controller and get on fine. Yeah, I appreciate the recommendation, Rain Dean, but also, like, I know I won't play it otherwise, so, like, I'm gonna do it. Jane says, the audience was terrible, though, would not shut up in front, either side or behind. Oh, fuck. Like, look, I used to play Final Fantasy XIV with a controller. I understand the problems with it, and can still make the informed choice that that's how I'm gonna probably play it. Yeah, the new battle system may change that, and also the fact that mouse support. Yeah, this looks neat. I hope this is single player. I don't want this to be an MMO or a... Jane says, I keep looking longingly at Final Fantasy XIV. I really enjoyed the few years of it I played. And then I just fell out of it. But yeah, if I can play it on Switch 2, I will probably finally get back to it.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Oh, it's a Korean MMO, okay.
Maybe this is all a
how far did I get in the story? Let me look up the names of the DLC so I can remember which. Dawn something? Let me look at the expansions. Yeah, so up to Shadowbringers. I played Heavensward and Stormblood. Shadowbringers, I was no longer actively playing, but I went to a press event for, so I played some of it at a press event, but didn't like actually play much of the expansion. So haven't played any Endwalker, Dawntrail, or Evercold. Evercold is still coming out. I was just looking at the list. Haven't played any Endwalker or Dawntrail. Yeah, Shadowbringers, I enjoyed what I played at the preview event. I enjoyed the classes. I've heard it's good. I dropped off.
If you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. The biggest reason why I fell off of Final Fantasy XIV is playing video games for a job. Capcom, hello. Yeah, playing video games for a job kind of squeezed all the room for an MMO out of my life. Because every week this is the Monster Hunter DLC. There we go, finally Monster Hunter DLC.
Wytheria negated the buildings.
Yeah, when my job is to have opinions about 2 to 3 new video games per week, I can't afford for all week, every week for like a month at a time to be the only game I played was Final Fantasy XIV. It continued to be Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, they always do. There's always one big expansion per Monster Hunter. Raindean, I appreciate that you are trying to help. Please trust me that I understand the choice I am making by potentially playing Final Fantasy XIV on Switch 2, and that I can make my own judgment choices about which controller options will work, and the pros and cons of playing on a controller versus PC. Oh, NK Man, I was not playing. My time with Final Fantasy XIV was before Podquisition, generally. And when I was playing it during the Podquisition era, I wasn't really talking about it on Podquisition because it wasn't. I never had anything new to say that wasn't just. I played more. No, I understand that you're trying to help Raindean. I'm just telling you, I am aware of those pros and cons. I know that you are trying to help. I do not need them listed to me. I am aware, and I have made the choice that Switch 2 is the platform I would like to play some on. If that's cool. Yeah, I like that DLC seems to be mostly up in sky areas. It sets it apart from everything in the base game. Oh, okay, not trying to help then, I guess. Clarifying confusion. Okay, I'm letting you know I am aware of the pros and cons. It's all good. Where was it? Monster Hunter Wilds DLC we can tick off. Elderly Goose says, early Podquisition was mostly pub talk and vague threats about soiling Gav's pints. The show has gone through eras, for sure. Kong Kong's the master of cantrip. That's not that impressive. I play D&D. Cantrips are like the free beginner spells you get at low levels that you can use without using up a spell slot, because they're like that basic. They like don't even take up spell slots. You just do them forever. Master of Cantrips, not that Sorry, Master of Cantrip. What, singular? He doesn't even have multiple cantrips. That's not that impressive. Oh, the arse-piss amiibo. Oh yes, the man who took shits in his bath. I see the problem with having a bath is all the shit floats to the top of the water, and then you having a bath. The bath you're having is in the shit, right? You think that's the joke? Is that the joke? I don't know. I don't know if this is being sarcastic or not. But I didn't know if that was a sincere name or a sarcastic name for this boss. Oh, Reggie's stealing my 3DS.
Take your time. Enjoy.
That was a new look.
Okay, we've got like
gameplay
half
from
an hour
Swords
left.
Of
Cool.
Legend, a fantasy action RPG.
Sorry,
there you saw a boss
I've
fight
just
against
received an
Kong
email
Kong
about
Z,
the two-part
with each move
news.
told from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic?
Oh, this is
Get
going to be
ready
Hot
for
Wheels.
lots of loop-de-loops
I'm waiting
and
for a
massive
boring trailer
jumps
so I can
with the
read the
announcement
Tupac
of
email.
the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
This is going to be Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Okay, give me a second to learn about the Tupac thing. Can I learn anything else about Tupac? Snoop Dogg's son will be a character in Stranger Than Heaven. Tupac's image will play a new character called Amaru. Snoop Dogg will contribute to Stranger Than Heaven's official theme song. Tupac's portrayal in the game is made possible with the permission and ongoing supervision of his estate. It is done with the utmost respect for his legacy. Crafting every aspect in close collaboration and without the use of AI. Okay, so they're not using AI to make new Tupac lines. His character design is based on archival footage and photographs. More details regarding Tupac's role will be shared at a later date. Okay, so the press email does confirm Tupac is not AI. They're not... Yeah. There we go. Okay, we can at least rule out the concern people had about giving Tupac AI voice lines. This was a fun car racer. Oh, some of the character additions in this have been. We're putting Evangelion in Sonic! We're putting Evangelion in Sonic! Sonic, get in the car, Sonic!
Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project
Get in the car,
the entire
Shinji!
story of a famous anime from beginning to end.
Also, yeah, how is that an indie game?
Your heart to this.
Ah. Oh, we're doing Attack on Titan again. That story gets weird by the oh okay. If you haven't seen it, this is major spoilers for the final season. This is another one of their Dynasty Warriors games. Yeah, its politics are a little fashy for my taste, but I will say I played the first Omega Force Attack on Titan game. Mechanically, this is maybe the most interesting series Omega Force has ever done. Like, I cannot deny the swinging mechanics are really fucking good, and they did a great job of mixing murder, like, swarms of really basic enemies with making, like, the one or two strong enemies feel like genuinely strong threats. It is one of, like, mechanically, it's one of Omega Force's better games. The original one of these. First one was lightning fast, and the second was slow and clunky, and really nailed it. I remember really digging the first one of these. Just mechanically, I found it pretty chill. Oh yeah, 100%. Omega Force's best work is their licensed games. Oh, that's just, like, really soon. Yeah, anytime Omega Force makes a licensed game for someone else, it's way better than the actual Dynasty Warriors.
Comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Okay, we've got about half an hour left. We're 3/4 of the way in. Elderly Goose says 100%. The Gundam Muso is the greatest, and it's criminal we don't have another one. Like, Fire Emblem Warriors, the Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors games.
Two drivers dead.
The Attack on Titan one I played was solid. The Gundam one's real good.
I'm done.
Oh, was that?
My friend said you can help me.
I want to see that face again.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Where do I know you from? Oh yeah, Bacopia was Omega Force. Where do I recognize this man from? I need to see his face for like slightly more seconds.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
This actor's face is eluding me where he is from. Yeah, Bacopia was Omega Force. They also did Dynasty Warriors, Dragon Quest Warriors 2.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
I need to see this man's face again. I'm trying to place this man's face. Tosin Cole, is that him? Tosin Cole. Yes, Tosin Cole, where do I know you from? Give me a sec, I gotta...
But their sons will...
I gotta look up where I know Tosin Cole from.
Plant fear. All respect. You'll harvest. One.
Oh, he's Ryan in Doctor Who! That's where I know him from. It was annoying me I couldn't place his fucking face. I was like, I know I've seen you on TV. I know you're a British actor. There we go. It's Ryan from Doctor Who. Sorry, there we go. I can pay attention to the stream again now that I've worked out who he is. Yeah, I'm assuming this is Total War, probably. For anyone who doesn't remember Ryan in Doctor Who, if you've watched modern Doctor Who, he was the character who, the fact that he had dyspraxia was a major plot point. His introductory episode was about him trying to learn to ride his bike, and Graham is his adoptive dad. Be impatient with him while he learned to ride his bike. Yes, one of Jodie Whittaker's companions. Yes.
Ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
They're really bigging up that closing game. It's definitely FF7 Part 3 for sure.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit in, we don't care, broken chunks and broken air. They say grow up.
I look forward to more Jodie stories. This aesthetic is cool. I want to know how close the game looks to this though. Like this aesthetic's cool, the music's cool. I want to see gameplay, not cool CGI. Like the vibes are immaculate, don't get me wrong, but like if this was an anime and this was the aesthetic and this was like if this was the opening to an anime, I'd be very here for it. Eka says this is where we find out it's a match 3 puzzler. Right. Like, I need to know what this is. Like, I need to know why the man is singing into a fish, for example. Does it sync to Dear Maria, though, says Jane. I can't test it on stream. Oh, Sea of Remnants. I don't remember what the genre of that is.
On a shelf?
Someone look it up. Sea of
Guys,
Remnants. What
is it
genre
me
is
or
that?
There's something off with this one.
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache?
It's from the Marvel Rivals studio. Oh.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
Oh, it probably is a hero shooter.
Nation could have knocked off.
Turn-based RPG. Okay. Okay, it's an ocean adventure turn-based RPG.
The Capcom
Is
Summer
there
Game Sale
is there art of like the
Home
actual
genuine,
game?
Bonafide 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
Give me a sec.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Oh, okay. The game's aesthetic like isn't a million miles. Okay, no, it's
Mr.
Yellow paint. I hear they're scared of it, but them pros ain't.
okay. Yeah, turn-based RPG. Maybe I'll check that out. Yeah, I wish the trailer communicated what the bloody genre was. Is this more Hitman? Oh, yeah, okay, it's another, it's a Wiz Khalifa assassination, okay. The whatever that music video with the wooden puppets being pirates, that's a turn-based RPG, apparently. Is this Pal World? Yeah, it's Pal Orbs. This is gonna be Pal World. Or is this the knockoff? Is this the one that's ripping off Pal World? Yeah, I bet you this is the Pal World. No, this isn't Pal World. This is the one ripping off Pal World. It could be Pal World. I'm putting my money on this isn't Pal World. Because I think Pal World changed the orbs to cubes to avoid the Nintendo legal troubles. No, there is a knockoff of Pal World that is ripping off Pal World's aesthetic. And I look, I might be wrong. What's the one that's ripping off Pal World? Oh, it is Pal World. Oh, 1.0. What was the one I'm thinking of that's ripping off Pal World? Pikmon. I was wondering if this was Pikmon.
There you have it, Power World.
For a second, I
1.0
thought I
is
was
coming
being
out on
clever.
July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Oh, The Wolf
6
Among
total
Us
so
is
far.
finally
Each
happening.
case, husband and wife found. Shredded. People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff, I'll have your job within the week.
The original Wolf Among Us Telltale game is one of the best Telltale games ever made.
She's a detective.
I would like to have a good sequel. Yeah, Elderly Goose said, given how Telltale closed, this is a bitter pill. Yeah, it is. I want to believe this could be good.
Ready to get to work.
I would like to see this be good. Yeah, that Batman, the Borderlands one was very fun.
I know I don't look human.
These lips are sealed, but I'm not.
There was a run of really solid Telltale games around that time.
Looking for me?
Oh, we're remastering the first game. Okay, yeah. At that,
That's right, Big
after 8
Big
years,
is
that makes
finally
sense.
back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Jane says, Walking Dead was devastating until it went too long. Yeah, it was absolutely fucking heartbreaking and beautiful and brilliant, and it definitely overstayed its welcome sometime around the release of, like, Michonne or the other one that wasn't a numbered season, the 500 Days or the Days one or whatever it was. This art style is very familiar, and I don't know what this is. Evie. Oh, is this, Stellar Blade? Is that the Stellar Blade protagonist's name?
Beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a
No,
while.
I can't work out what this is.
Excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Yeah, Stellar Blade's protagonist was Eve. You see why I heard Evie and my brain jumped there.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
I need to know what studio's making this. They said an acclaimed team.
How's it look?
Trackside Brewery sign set off something in Echo's brain. Let's try Googling that.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Nothing video game jumping out. Oh! I mean, we could wait for the name, but, you know, there's some fun in trying to guess, trying to work it out, trying to... Ooh! Okay, this seems kind of fun. Could be a Stellar Blade sequel. It does look like it's probably made in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it does look rad as fuck. I'm a sucker for lightning powers and cool melee combat. Okay, the more she takes her clothes off, the more I think this might be a Stellar Blade sequel. Yeah. I called that it was a Stellar Blade game and then second guessed it. Maybe this one will have a story that's not borrowed from Nier. You know what? Maybe I'll get on better with this than I did the first Stellar Blade. The first one, it made me pretty motion sick and I had to stop playing. But it had some cool accessibility stuff.
Introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and
yeah, as soon as she took the cloak off and it was just the butt suit, I was like, yeah, that's Stellar Blade.
It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released in June 2023.
Oh, you called it, chat. We're getting the year 4.
6, year 4.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Ooh, that's a cool looking character. Bosh.
Fascinating.
Well, there we go. There's some more characters. There you go. Street Fighter. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I play Tifa in Street Fighter. Huh. Okay, yeah, 100% they're building up to Final Fantasy VII Part 3. 1,000,000%.
Please welcome to the SGF stage.
Tifa got to Street Fighter before Tekken.
Street Fighter 6 and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Yeah. The Square Enix people are here today, are they? Oh, was this rumored, was it?
そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
Tifa はですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Okay, we've got about 15 minutes to go, I would estimate.
That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素も。
Kavastrom says that's a very tasteful nipple on Tifa.
But we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Hooray for more Final Fantasy VII characters making it into fighting games. We got Cloud and Sephiroth over in Smash, we got Tifa over here in Street Fighter. Echo, I have no idea. Echo says, is this the Square Enix director who got clowned on by the Final Fantasy XIV team because he's addicted to AI? Also, yeah, her super is definitely a limit break.
I know.
Final announcement.
What's it gonna be, guys?
It's back to back with Tifa.
Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Here we go.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Reunion
By
is the
his
third
will,
title, yeah.
A star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
You're mine.
Oh.
This quick.
Yeah, I think early next year, probably.
The sky's the limit!
Yeah, I called this before. The reason that Part 2 remake came out on Xbox and Switch this week was so they could do this.
As far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Yeah, something is off, yeah. Oh, Revelation is the title. Okay. They said reunion so early.
Without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
Come on, give us a date.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Yeah. It'll probably be early next year. I'm very curious if PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch will all launch on the same day, or if it's going to be PlayStation first again.
マルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのもこの物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
That's pretty cool. There you go. There was the
And
question.
we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in the story.
Yeah, considering how much of a head start PlayStation had, I wasn't sure they would do Nintendo day and date launch for Part 3.
それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完
Come on,
結
give
さ
us
せ
a
ると
date,
いう
give
決
us
意
a
を胸に
date.
この作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
That was some interesting choice of where to place the emphasis pauses, but... Of course Matt Mercer's made it into this game.
Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think
Yeah,
we just
he's
kinda need
Vincent,
to dive
yeah.
right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to work out. Did you
As we
forget Matt
reunite with
Mercer's
our
name?
heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the
We're
epic
seeing more of
conclusion
this than I
of the
expected
remake
today.
series.
The amount
Aboard the Highway,
they're showing us, I
very own
really
airship,
do think we're
the
going to get a
pride
date,
of the
and it
Shinra
might be
fleet.
closer than we
You'll
think.
take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet.
Yeah, I do think the build-up
The
was
outskirts
just
of
he
Midgard,
forgot Matt
the
Mercer's name for a
sun-drenched
sec.
Medeal Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are
So
top
he's
of the line.
playing Vincent.
Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past,
Oh,
you'll
this
descend
is
seamlessly
cool.
from the sky above to the ground
Oh, this is
below.
very ambitious.
Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to
Oh,
defeat
cool,
your
it's
enemy,
Tifa from
you'll need
Street
a fighting
Fighter.
chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes.
Echo says,
Each with their own story
announcing Matt
that brings
Mercer's
you
in your
closer
video game
together
is like
than ever.
announcing there's tomatoes
But a
in your
good
pizza
unit
sauce.
needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands.
Ooh,
in fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities.
Oh, this looks
Activate
nice.
devastating synergies with your companions.
Are you
Of
ready for
course,
6 weeks of
call on
Chocobo
mighty summoned
husbandry to
entities
maybe
that
get a
can turn
gold
the
one?
tide of battle.
Oh, Jane. I'm so here for it. I'm so ready to burn out on this one.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old.
The
There are
camera's
truly
pulled back,
some
that's what's up.
chill-inducing
Ugh.
fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but and since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion.
Oh yeah, we're
Vincent
really going
Valentine.
so deep in on this, huh? This is our third trailer for the game.
I won't return to my coffin.
I really thought this was going to be state of play.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise,
Ooh.
high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation.
Sorry, former
at the
Turk.
hands of
I
Shinra.
thought they said former
Vincent can
turf
transform
for a
into
second.
the galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind,
Hooray,
the
playable
cantankerous pilot
Sid.
extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside
Oh,
your
we're
equipment
doing
and
we're doing
materia,
we're
Fits
doing
gives you
we're
an
doing
extra
class
edge in battle.
system.
And to face what's coming, you'll
We're
need
doing a
all the
job
strength
system.
you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself
Okay.
has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons. Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of
Yeah,
untold
dress spheres, I
destruction.
guess.
Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late?
Onion
As
Knight
the
when.
world is torn
Right.
apart, you and your friends must
Yeah, we're
unite.
kind of doing the
In
Ichiban system.
Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One
I mean, that's fair. Look, I got what I needed. I saw Alien Isolation 2 and some Final Fantasy VII Part 3 trailers. To me, that's enough for this to have been pretty decent. Even if there's like an hour in the middle, I was like, yeah. Come on. Give us a date. Give us a date.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But, Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story.
I think we ended the video too early.
Is that right? Well then,
yeah, there wasn't that much that was super exciting in this, but there was a few big, exciting ones. There was enough for me to go, I didn't hate my time watching this. I've had far worse times with other Summer Games Fests. This is not the most... Like, there have been a lot of them where I've watched for 2 hours and gone... There was nothing. Like, literally nothing happened in that 2 hours. Why did I even watch it? Nothing happened. James says it's available right now. Look, part of me is going, are they going to go demo out now? Come on. Yes.
At last.
Yeah, spring of next year. Switch 2 being the first logo is interesting. I'm assuming that is Sapphire Weapon, yeah. Yeah, spring of next year. That is roughly what we honestly expected. Hoping for something late this, for it to squeak into this year was
next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiryu-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at new independent game
up for
titles,
Day of the Devs,
including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
There we go. That'll do. It was fine. Heads up. Didn't get a bingo. Got some good streaks on the bingo. We got Final Fantasy VII Part 3.
With an interactive investor personal pension, you only pay a flat fee.
Sorry, let me shut up adverts. Crazy Taxi would have got us a bingo. We I think had a reasonable go at the bingo board. Where was Ukulele Cart? Ukulele Cart? Literally, there are screenshots and key art of it floating around today. I really assumed it was going to be here. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Now, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna hop over to this screen and we're gonna find. Is Day of the Devs happening on the same channel or is it elsewhere? Yeah, Day of the Devs is gonna have stuff I'm way more into probably. Day of the Devs. Give me a second to get us set up and then I'll I'm not seeing a different link. Is it the same link and they just put adverts in? Sorry, yeah, there is more stream. I'm just trying to... Oh, it is the same stream, I guess. Sorry. The fact they inserted ads made me think that it was the end of the stream, but apparently not. Give me a sec. Would I like another Prosec? I didn't know there was more Prosec. Sure, I'll have another Prosec. Give me a second to get the stream back up and close this dumpster fire of chat. I appreciate that, Jane. If you pop it up outside the office, I'll go grab it in a minute when I am... I'm now trying to micromanage other stream bits here quickly. Oh.
It's gotta be like really, really new. It's gotta be. Oh,
Rain Dean
hello.
says your
I'm
alcohol
Tim
was
Schafer
Prosecco.
from
I'm
Video
jelly.
Games. I was just trying to come
It
up with...
wasn't, but it is now. Most years when the Accessibility Summit showcase happens, Jane goes out and gets a bottle of Prosecco as a little celebrate for hooray, the showcase is done. It's very appreciated.
Where it finds and presents the best in new games for you, and also a chance to meet the developers who made them. So while I'm working on this problem, you just sit away. Day of the Devs. Pearl Ramir. Lots of Pearl... No? Okay.
Let me turn you down slightly, Schaefer.
There's nothing I dread more than having to make a top 10 list of video games, but if I did, I'd definitely put Nidhogg on that list. So I'm very excited to show you a world premiere of what Messhoff's been working on.
I remember Nidhogg. You got something new from the Nidhogg?
Hi, I'm Mark Essen. I'm the creative director and co-founder of Messhoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a fencing tug-of-war game with flying worms that eat you at the end. More recently, we came out with Wheel World, an open-world bicycle racing game about saving the world. I love making games. I've been making games since I was probably 15 years old. It's something I do for fun in addition to my job. So at night, you might find me just sketching out ideas for little games and sending them around to friends, which is how Blood Dungeon was created.
Blood Dungeon? Oh, 1 sec. Oh.
Blood Dungeon is a platforming game where you're not just standing on platforms, you're crawling on the sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time. So you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with
This
Spelunky.
game looks pretty good. I'm gonna get back into get
I really miss
plugged
like
in again.
animation and just being able to hand animate pixels, and so it was fun to just churn them out, make lots and lots of silly little characters and enemies
There
and
we
stuff.
go.
And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas
I
to
have a
explore.
glass of
You'll unlock
Prosecco
over
now.
100 weapons. It's like these other Survivor games you've probably played, where you're fighting the enemies.
Have a big
and they're
sip
sort
so I
of
don't
following you
spill
in a
it.
big mass.
There we go.
But in this game, you're in a maze as well, a maze with gravity.
The art is very cute here.
It's really a game about routing. You get to know the levels, you get to know which weapons work with which other weapons, and maybe
This
find
looks
a
very
character that you really
chaotic.
connect with based on the art or just the way they move. So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
Bone up.
The coolest thing about video games is that anything is possible. However, it is likely impossible that you could guess what this next game is.
Andreas Borkai. Why do I know that name?
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi, and I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf, and we are very excited to show you Tenebris Somnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live-action cutscenes.
Oh! Yes, this is the one we saw yesterday, yes.
That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live-action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Fixel horror game.
That is a bonkers choice and exactly the kind of artsy bullshit I expect out of Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is always a great place for like high-budget, weird artsy stuff. Superb.
So, the story of Tenebris Somnia follows Julia, an Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters. And she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it. Which Tenebrasomnia has classic survival horror gameplay that you would remember
Such
from
an
games like
interesting
Resident Evil,
clash
but it
of
has
genres.
Super
It-
retro,
oh.
chunky, pixel aesthetic. And in order to survive,
But yeah, you're right, there's
Julia
nothing
has
that says
to
you
solve
can't put
puzzles
live
and
action
collect
footage in your
items and
pixel
also
game.
manage her consumables if she's going to make it through. So once I was playing Faith on streaming, and I said I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebrasomnia, and he said, "Hey, I
Yeah,
want you to check
that
this out
pixel
and let me
art
know if you think this would be a good
rotoscoping
title for us to
in
publish."
that other game.
Well,
Very
I've known
interesting.
Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time. and I knew how
yes,
much
chat
Faith
is talking
inspired
about the
Tenebrasomnia.
passing of.
So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Erdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the
Giles
director
is-
of one of my
Giles'
favorite horror
actor,
short
I'm
films,
forgetting his
Alexia,
name, I
and so I was
apologize.
really excited, and I immediately said yes.
Anthony
I didn't
Head,
put it together at
yes,
the time, but I think it was just
from
this
all accounts,
weird,
lovely
evil
human
twist of
being.
fate
As
that we
Jane
get to work
says,
together
strong
now.
trans ally. Real fucking loss. Today's been a bit of a day for me finding out people
It's
that I
something
didn't.
That it hasn't been done in a really long
Let me
time.
mute this.
Specifically combining this retro style.
Been a bit of a day for finding out that people I don't know personally, but whose work I know and enjoy have passed away. Alongside Anthony Head, two different YouTubers who I follow and enjoy their work. I found out today had passed away. One of them I don't know if is publicly known yet, so I'm not going to talk about. But one of them was a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber called Simo, who I quite enjoyed watching. Who did a lot of showing Magic the Gathering players Yu-Gi-Oh cards and getting them to rate whether or not they were ever competitively viable. Seemed like a sweet, charming person from what I could tell. It's been a weird day for like people I don't know personally, but being like people whose work I know are not being about anymore. Rain Wrinkler, she, her pronouns. Let's get the sound back on. Oh, where is it? There we go.
Get ready to get your groove on with our next title, Mr. Records. Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
Rain Wrinkler, I'm not ignoring you. I answered you. There's a little bit of a delay on
Enjoy this
YouTube
world
before
premiere
you'll
of Mr.
hear me respond, because YouTube has a bit of a built-in delay into streaming, but also...
Hi, I'm Charles,
If you're-
and I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind Glitch.
Yeah, if your first
Studio,
response to me
creators
not
of
answering
Headbangers
my
Battle
pronouns
Royale
to you
and
quick enough
musical-
is to say, don't ignore me, dude, then give me a sec. I'm gonna remove you from that chat. Give me a sec.
This is George. He has an extraordinary gift. He can travel through music. As soon as he hears the first notes of a record, he's transported into vivid worlds where he interacts rhythmically with the environment and unfolding events.
Send in your ears, give up your fears.
A wide range of musical gameplay experiences shape these journeys, letting you feel the music in a truly unique way.
There we go. I don't usually talk about people once I've removed them from chat, but I'm going to talk about the person I just removed from YouTube chat. Their 4 messages were, are you LGBT? What are your pronouns? So I was like, okay, she, her. Second message, don't ignore me, dude. Third message, no, you don't sound or look like a she. Fourth message, don't be so rude. For me going, hey, I'm going to remove you from chat because you're being a bit of a dick. No need to be so rude is a great response to you don't sound like a she. I'm like, okay, oh, yeah, I'm the one being rude, huh? Anyway, there we go. I don't usually talk about people I kick from chat, but that was a baffling one.
As composers, this record shop setting is really inspiring.
Like, I don't know
as
why
it
you
gives us
asked
the
my
freedom to
pronouns
explore
if
a
you
wide
weren't going to
range
be
of musical
if you
styles.
weren't going to be
So
okay
this is George
with an
Life, told
answer.
track by track. Over 45 songs, each tied to a moment, a memory, or a feeling. We had so much fun
I'm very
creating
intrigued
and
by this game,
recording
by the way.
all those songs, and we'd like to
I
give
love
you a quick preview of the result.
music tied to moments in life as gameplay. Oh, and it's all original music, which means no getting caught up by Automod. Not Automod. Content ID. Hell yeah. No need for men! I am aware of Waxheads, it's on my playlist. I'll say this, honestly, I'm surprised the YouTube chat was as chill as it was during the AA showcase. That's when I expected. Oh.
We're a small team of 4, and we've poured a lot of heart into it.
Yeah, this music's really fun.
There's just so
What's
much
this
more
game
to
called?
share
I need
about
to.
Mr.
I need
Records,
to.
so stay tuned for more updates
I
coming
need to wish
soon.
list this.
Bye.
Mr. Records.
In the spirit of camaraderie with fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs
There we
alums
go, wish
and
listed.
makers of Spiritfarer, here is Thunder
Ooh,
Lotus
Sam
with
outside,
some
thank you very much for the
exciting
gift
news.
subs. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jem, and I'm a game designer.
I'm Stefania, I'm an art director. We're from Thunder Lotus in Montreal, Quebec.
I would
and
love
you
it
might
if
know
that
us
got
from
a
our
port
game
to consoles, but also I'll play it
For the
on Steam
past
Deck if
7
needed.
years, we've been working on something quite different. Our latest game, 33 Immortals.
Oh, yes. This is
many
the
games have you
33-player
played where you
multiplayer
really
thing.
wanted to
I
play
didn't
with
realize this was from the Spiritfarer
How many
devs.
times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players. No waiting around, you jump straight into the action through instant matchmaking. You tear through hordes of enemies sent by God.
Oh,
to
Spiritfarer
punish you,
absolutely emotionally
and rebel against the
broke
wrath
me.
of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that
Yeah,
you
Echo, I
want to
can't
play
blame
with
anyone
us,
who had to
even if
drop
you
off
don't
of
know
playing Spiritfarer. It's,
There's no voice chat in this game. Use
It's a lot.
in-game emotes to communicate with your fellow rebels. Combine your strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, range.
I do
or melee
love the
player,
idea of 33
push
Immortals. I
forward
don't know if I'll
no
actually
matter
play it, but I do
You
love the
will
game,
die.
the idea of a game that
And
is
that's okay.
just
Because with
raid,
every run,
MMO
you grow
raids,
stronger.
but that's the whole
You'll have
game.
to. What you're up
It's
against.
just distilling a
nothing
game down
less
to the
wrath
MMO
of
raids.
God. And the best part, you never face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
So come join the rebellion.
Okay, it finally has a date. Hell yeah.
You know,
I've been
sometimes in life,
waiting to
there
learn
are
more
things
about that.
just make you want to give up and go fishing. An apocalypse that ravaged the Earth and left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and mutants might just be one of those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Hi, I'm Rostislav Fedorov, CEO of Dream Dog Studio, and today I'll be talking to you about Dreadmore.
Lauren Yellingham, I would assume you'd be playing it with probably like 32 random internet people, or like they said up to 3 friends. So you could only bring 4 of you in a party at most out of 33.
A catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures.
Oh, this was the one
and
that we
people
thought,
who
is it
survived.
3D Dredge?
Now it is
Yeah.
a dark, dangerous place that is flooded
Oh,
and
I should
rotting.
probably message
As
my
the
Final
player, you
Fantasy
travel on a
loving
fishing
friend,
boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that
the one who
also means it is your
100%ed part 2
responsibility to
and
keep it
tell him that
fueled
part
up
3
and
is
repaired.
finally
You
coming.
can go on the land, walk from place to place, and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game,
33
fishing.
Immortals has a
We
demo
made
on
sure
Steam.
that fishing is
Ooh.
not just a simple minigame. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. what happens next depends on what bites.
So far, it does sound like you're describing fishing.
Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The right rod, bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials.
The more of this
that
they
find.
show, the more it does
Use
look
for
like
crafting.
3D dredge.
You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull and float in debris. One man's junk is another
Elderly Goose,
man's
it's been lovely to
treasure.
have you around.
If you want to go too deeper into the game, you have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine, and gear. Very
Tomorrow's
often
the big
you'll
day
need
for
to make
these.
what you need
Tomorrow
from
is like
what you
4
can
p.m. to
gather
2
by
a.m.
yourself.
Just
There
back-to-back
are many
live
things we
streams.
haven't shown yet, and
Tomorrow
I'm
I am
sure
going to
that
die
you'll
watching
be
game
surprised
trailers.
by what the game has in store, so make
Slime
sure
Hunter
that
says,
you
"This looks like the
wishlist
fishing game
game
to end all fishing
and
games, to
join
be
our
honest."
Discord to stay updated and
This
get more.
this looks like a fishing game for people who are serious about fishing games. Not people who are like, I enjoy an occasional fishing minigame inside a larger game. No, this looks like a fishing game for, like, fishing enthusiasts. And you know what? Good for them.
We've got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Ooh, I like this pixel art.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick.
Slime Hunter,
And
don't
I'm
worry.
Robbie.
I won't
We're the
die
co-founders of
literally
Real
watching
Games.
game trailers. I'll
Back in high school, the
metaphorically
two of
die
us
watching
made a
game
promise
trailers.
to each other that we would one day.
I will like emotionally die watching game trailers, but like we'll get out the jaws of life. We'll get out the resuscitation machine. We'll get my emotional state like breathing and stable again by the end.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back,
Yeah.
we walked away from our jobs
I'm up for
to
legally
actually
distinct
go
Chrono
and do it.
Trigger.
The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some
I
of
like
what you're
all
about
those
to see here
words.
today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history. All in a
this.
quest to restore the order of the fallen Time Knights. You can go to the future. You can go to
Yeah, it's Chrono
history and
Trigger.
see the dinosaurs, and if you'd
And
like,
it
you
looks
can even
awesome.
prevent them from extinction and see them evolve through time.
Combat is turn-based, the kind that we grew up on. Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time is key, as are combos between party members. Time is a through line for our whole game, and you'll definitely feel it in combat.
The
team that we put together
animations
still
in
does
combat
not
are
feel real
so
to us.
beautiful.
We've been able to find all of these JRPG fans from across the industry, from AAA veterans to indie darlings who've worked on games like Shovel Knight and Deltarune and more. We're also super fortunate to work with legends from Japan, whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more is part of why we're here today. We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon.
Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished game experiences, just the way like others did for us back in the 90s and beyond. That's our mission that we set out at Real Games, to craft retro-infused RPGs that awaken cherished childhood memories.
So that's a bit about us and Threads of Time. It means a lot to show a glimpse
Yeah,
of what our team has been up
Jane
to,
and I
we
both
cannot
share,
wait to share
having grown up
Thanks
listening
so much
to
for having us
audiobooks
at
to
Day of
fall
the Devs.
asleep, style childhoods. We have a lot in common there.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2004. It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
Huh?
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare,
I'm Reagan.
and we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N plus infinity times 2.
Uh-huh.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
Tia.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own.
This looks super interesting.
We call it parkour.
Davey Dawn in the YouTube chat says, I watched the Clinny Game Showcase. That was 4.5 hours. That was a long one.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel.
As someone who didn't watch the Clinny Game Showcase, is it one of those ones that, like, you know, the trailers, you know, they talk through the games and, like, they're long enough that you've got a chance to breathe? Or is it more one of those ones where it's like, trailer, no breaks, trailer, and you slowly turn to mush by the end of it? Let me get the sound back on.
We've taken our unique brand of
I've never played N or N+,
athletic
but
2D action gameplay and use that as a foundation to build
this is
5
getting
fresh,
it on
locally
my
online
radar.
multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game, we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents,
Trailer after
making
trailer,
the ultimate
hell yeah.
sacrifice for your teammates.
A
and
great way to
hunting
see
each other
lots of
with
games,
rockets.
even if
That's my favorite part.
It's hard to take them in after a while.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick it up and play it casually at a party. But there's no skill stealing, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbingly long time, and we're very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your
Slime Hunter says it could definitely use some new accessibility settings, though. Well, you know, if these devs want to reach out to me, I'll give them some accessibility advice, you know.
We can't wait to play with you and see what you think. And most importantly, please wishlist N+ Infinity x2 on Steam so that the algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Bye. I can't share numbers. I've heard some really good things from AA Showcase devs already about the wishlist numbers they've been having today. It's very positive
Our
news.
next title, Into the Unwell, does just that.
Pika says Nintendo Direct might be next week. Yeah, it's going to be
Action
Tuesday.
roguelite with a wild, unique world.
I would expect
Explore
2
solo
p.m. or
with
3
friends.
p.m. UK
So
on
settle in and
Tuesday
get
to
ready
be
hear
when
the
we get
story of
Nintendo
one
Direct.
strange cat.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish
She was
indie
such
studio
a good
called She
horse.
Was Such a Good Horse. We're working on a game called Into the Unwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite game.
Oh, is this the one we saw the other day? No?
Hey, dude, you made it! Come sit
Oh!
down. I was just about
I
to
know
tell a
what
little
one this
story.
is.
Have you ever heard about this very unlucky cat?
The main character's red and black, largely. Yeah, red and grey. Are you going to stream it? Yes, I've got Tuesday locked off, ready for streaming the Nintendo Direct. I've had this on my wish list for a few years. I played a playtest for this at some point. It's really interesting. I'm hoping this finally gets a release date.
One day you met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it up and there was no cooperation.
The soundtrack's rad.
And after everything and all the lessons learned, suddenly he was face to face with the absurd. This is it. He's gonna show the world. But nah, he failed. Anyways, the moral of the story is...
Oh, it's 2027. I was really hoping we were finally going to get a date
and
for
Day of the
it.
Devs that intertwine the personal
Yeah.
stories of their creators.
Right, Gumba Master.
This
I
world
love
premiere
Stoner Goofy.
is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
Give me more Stoner Goofy.
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell were we doing? Come on, focus, focus, focus.
I'm Case, and this is Bub, a narrative adventure game about making art, healing, and New York City.
This is a
Hey everyone,
really
I'm Todd
evocative
Anderson.
animation
I'm a software
style.
artist, poet, and educator based in New York City, and I did gameplay design and code for Bub.
Since I was a little kid, I've always liked drawing, whether that was with pencils or markers or scissors or collage, whatever I could get my hands on, really.
And I wanted to create a gameplay structure that showed off all those different styles and different.
I hate to say this, it did take me a minute to realize that these two white dudes were different men and not the same man. Look, he was off screen for a second and there was gameplay footage and then he came back. I wasn't certain if he was
and
different
into
people for
a
a
show
minute.
choir performance where he's nervous if he'll be able to dance correctly.
It's that approach that gives the game a very textural feeling, and those textures mimic the emotional underpinning of each scene.
Yeah, I'm removing the person from the YouTube chat who's going, oh, this looks
3
like
years
woke
ago,
garbage.
Todd
I
and I
don't
were
think you're
making
going to fit
really
into
good
this
progress
community
on the
if
We lived
this
in the
looks
same
like woke
neighborhood in
garbage. You should
Brooklyn,
complain.
and
I
in
don't
the
know if
afternoons,
this is
we
going to be the
could walk
place
to
for
each
you.
other's houses and work on Bub.
They're the same
something
man, but with
unexpected
different Fortnite
happened,
skins.
And I got really sick and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
Ooh.
And during that time, I
Natalie,
lost a lot of my vision.
I'm not face blind,
my
but
dexterity
yeah.
in my hands.
James said
and it
some of
was
my best friends are
basically
woke garbage.
impossible for me to make art.
I love me some
so
good
Todd
woke
and I focused
garbage.
on our friendship, and I focused on healing, and little by little over time.
I'll let you know.
the
Hey,
old
if you're
connections
someone
that
new
had
here
always existed in
new
my
for the first
brain,
time today,
the ones that
if you
told
don't
me
like woke
how to make
garbage,
things and
this
how to
ain't
use
gonna be
my
the place
hands,
for you.
they started to come back. I had a choice. I could keep looking
Yeah,
down
visually this is
into the
goddamn
bottomless pit
impressive.
of despair, or I could focus on how many
Yeah,
good
Tara's
things
right.
have
Tara
happened
says
to
this
me
looks
in
like
my
some
life
woke
and
garbage
the
is
good
something we
people
would
I've
say
met.
here as a positive.
I decided to go there. and
Yes,
focus
Echo,
on
I'm sorry to
gratitude.
tell you I am woke.
And that's
I hope
become
this doesn't
a
ruin our
central
friendship.
theme of the game.
But it's ultimately a hopeful story and about drawing connections between your own
Yeah, I'm
hardships and
wishlisting
difficulties
this.
and using that to connect with other people and appreciate what you have and share it with others. Bub is also a game about New York City. It's a place that both Case and I have lived and made work for over 10 years, and we wanted to capture some of that energy of being a young person, figuring out what you care about and how to say it, alongside a bunch of other people that are just trying to do the same.
Yeah, the
We've been
sheer
lucky to
number of
collaborate
art
with
styles they have
talented
going on
friends.
here is really
Adam
impressive.
Schatz has laid down an amazing blanket of music
Woke
and
garbage
sound throughout the
affectionate.
entire game. Asher Kurtz has written beautiful additional guitar music for the project as well. Whitmer Thomas, fresh off of his supporting role in the film Weapons, is the voice of Bub.
Life used to feel like a coming of age that was never gonna end. Then it all changes.
Ah, this is simply called Bub. Oh, it is not out until Q4 of
And
next
our friends
year.
at Some Point Sound have built a rich
It's
layer
a
of
ways
effects
off.
that's really bringing the game to life. We're so excited to share this game with you in 2027, and please follow along with us at our
Yeah,
Steam
I'm
page.
wishlisting this
and thanks
because
so
I will
much.
not remember in Q4 2027. I will not remember this exists.
I first met Mike Boxleiter in Iowa over a decade ago when he was making incredible mobile games. He went on to create Secret Hitler, which is a huge success in the board game community. Now he's back with a few friends to make a new video game, and they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Hi, I'm Mike Boxleiter, creator of Lazy River.
Whoa, yeah, see, it's working.
Yeah, there's a lot of made with Unity logos in Day of the Devs this year. I'm curious if Unity is a sponsor? Is Unity a sponsor of this year's Day of the Devs? Because that would explain the amount of heavy
Lazy River is a
promotion
co-op
of
first-person
games
shooter
made in
set at the
Unity.
galaxy's most unregulated water park, Water Station 1. The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies.
Don't pee in the pool. I
You and
feel
three
like
friends are at the
Arevia's
park
gonna
for a
love
fun
this.
vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie that wants to kill you. You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape.
This is Arevia's brand of friend slot.
The first objective in the game is building your raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your raft to scavenge for materials from around the park, however. The whole place is infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are
Jane
vulnerable
says that's
to
just
water.
something they tell you, like the changing the color of the water thing. So the changing the color of the water
Fighting
thing
with
is
pool
real.
noodles,
That is a
water
real
guns,
chemical that
water
exists.
balloons, and make your way back.
But the problem with that chemical is it's never used by swimming pools, and there's a very good reason why. Because if someone pees in the pool and you've put the chemical in that makes the pee turn blue or whatever when you pee in the pool, that's gonna force everyone in the pool to go, someone peed in the pool. You gotta take all the water out and replace it with fresh water. If you're a swimming pool owner, you don't want people to realize that someone peed in the pool, because the secret is that there's always fucking pee in the pool. And those chemicals don't actually detect pee in the pool, they detect things that are not normally in the water, so like just a bit of dirt can do it. And it's like, if you own a pool, you don't want people to realize how dirty the water is, and putting that chemical in there is just gonna highlight to people, oh, something's wrong with the water, you gotta freshen the water. And therefore no one uses the chemical that turns blue when you pee. Someone invented that chemical, discovered that chemical, and was like, I've got $1 billion thing that'll stop people peeing in the pool, and then no one bought it because no one actually wanted to admit people were peeing in the pool.
We're excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access next year,
Embrace the
summer
public
2027.
piss pond.
Please wishlist us now on Steam. Thanks so much.
I would love to ride an actual lazy river this long.
Alright, we'll have these onion rings before we die.
Our
Lazy
next
rivers
title
are the
is
best
as
part
complex
of
and
water
thought-provoking as you'd
parks.
expect from developers Sunset Visitor. The Vancouver-based
Yeah,
studio
the swimming
created
pool
Keep On
smell
Cleaning
is
1,000
chlorine
times
trying to
resistant,
clean
and
pee.
their next game is looking just as intriguing, innovative, and
That's
slightly
the
unnerving.
swimming pool smell.
In the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt for so long of my body.
I'm so excited
that I
for
know
this.
Everything about it.
This is the next game, I believe, from the 1000X Resist developers. That's it.
I am human.
Oh.
1000X
Welcome.
Resist was
My
100%
name
a
is
Game of the
Pinky.
Year
I also
contender
go
for
by
me.
Natalie, and I am narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to put her in her place. Prove You're Human is a sci-fi narrative adventure where you play as Santana. You've split your consciousness into two, and you've been uploaded to a digital world to work. On your first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa. And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation here in Vancouver.
I fully
My first
believe
project
this
in
will be
games was
probably a front
game
runner
for
for Game of
Nintendo
the Year,
Switch
whatever
called
year this
Oriole
comes out
Tenebrae.
for me.
Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way, where we're trying to have this balance where there is enough complexity in the animation system so that she's able to hit all these poses and expressions and micro-expressions that we want her to hit, but also have the system intuitive enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents through text-based macros. Having them be able to suggest animations for her to do in the writing document is sort of imperative to
Oh.
how we want to make this game.
That's
Some interesting
really interesting
challenges for
creatively.
Mesa is just how big she is in frame. Like I've been finding that really like subtle micro expressions that usually you wouldn't be able to read on a character, they're all you need to convey an emotion on Messaface. She can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated and a lot of different kind of modes that Messaface can hit.
Something is different about Messa. In the middle of the night, you catch her muttering to herself about a body. And not just any body, her body. She is certain that she has a body just like you, which is impossible. So, of course, you do not believe her until one day.
When is this coming, please?
This next world premiere
surpriso.
hails from Paris, France, from a developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
Yeah, no release date announced.
Video games. They should always be fun and lighthearted and designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right? Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixel Hunt, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made one horseback riding game, but this one doesn't count. But why would we do that, you ask? Well, it's not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply
I'm very
about.
hooked. You've got me on
Stories
board,
we can't
Frenchman.
afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably. Today,
Okay, so
you hop in your car and
the
decide to
Odyssey.
drive to a place called Ithaca, where you're supposed to meet with friends from the Earth
doing the
Protection Association you just
anti-Odyssey.
joined. A perfectly normal thing to do, except there's the boss of a big petroleum company tied up in your trunk. Ithaca starts at the game where you, the player, have to figure out what's going on. From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family. You'll get to know her better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for
This is all the
answers
shit I
about
loved
who
about
you really
Disco
are.
Elysium.
Stop in
Yes.
service stations to meet with strangers. Investigate the
But
interior of your car
artsy
for clues
and
that may have
colourful.
been planted
And
there.
a road
or
trip.
call mysterious phone numbers to learn info that will shed a new light on the operation you're part of. And in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid.
This
About
is the kind of game
power,
I love.
About violence,
Ugh.
about the world we live in and how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels possible when nothing seems to work anymore. And we hope Ithaca will be one way to sit with those questions for a while. Carefully and comfortably. From inside a car that keeps moving forward. If that sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page. And we hope to
it's
release
about
the game
climate
in late
resistance.
2027. Also,
I
you
see.
never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
I have
Ever since we first
requested
showed
to
this
join
next
the playtest
game,
for
we've
that
been
now.
eagerly anticipating its release. Well, have we got some news for you?
Hi there, my name's Will. I'm part of the dev team here at Radical Forge, and we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screenbound.
Oh, this is the one where you're playing a Game Boy game, but then you can also be in third person
Now,
in the
previously
world.
on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today I want to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we
Come
made in
on,
the game.
give us a date. I have been so desperate for a date for this game. Oh, hello, large moth that has found its way into the office. Ooh. Oh, you are. Oh,
So, for the
you're a big
narrative,
friend. I bet you
the
bump
player
into me.
finds
Oh.
yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now, after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother
The
is.
moth
and how
does
to bring
just
her
want to
home.
see the big light, and I have no opposition. If the moth wants to hang out at the big light, it's welcome to hang out at the big
We've shown a lot
light.
of our first cartridges mechanics, where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay.
Oh.
Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era. Recently, though, we teased our second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform-type game to a top-down adventure game, reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies, and challenges to
Oh, this game
overcome.
looks better
So
every
keep
time
an
I
eye out
see
for
it.
more in the coming
Oh.
months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam.
September
so, grab your
and
controllers
demo
and cast your
now.
minds back to a simpler time, because it's time to become Screenbound.
Oh. Demo added to my library. Heck yeah. I've been so excited for this to get a demo. I might even get a chance to try the demo tomorrow morning, maybe.
This next game's been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited to show the first gameplay footage. It's from Red Moon Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Hi, Day of the Devs. My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for Shot One Fighters.
Yeah, motion sickness is my concern, and it's why I want to try out that demo. I've been very curious if Screenbound would make me feel motion sick or not. I don't know the answer to that question. It's why I've been so eager to give it a try. The trailers haven't made me feel motion sick, but it feels like a thing that should make me motion sick. Oh, you develop your moveset as you go through the roguelite. Yeah, Screenbound has been on my wish list for multiple years. Roguelite fighting game where you build your moveset in real time. Oh. Day of the Devs, you continue finding very interesting games. God, Petal Runner demo would really make today, wouldn't it, Jane? What was this one called? I don't remember, but I can probably find it if I look at the Day of the Devs Steam page. Shot One Fighters.
And that was a trailer for Shot One Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam, as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs. I also want to give a shout out to our community and our fellow devs working tirelessly to make this game a reality. We cannot wait to show you guys what's coming next for Shot One Fighters.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck Detective series. Their new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and it's a world premiere. People better watch out, because there's about to be an attempted murder around here. This is Apple Crumble.
Is it Crows? Is the attempted murder Crows? Duck Detective is very good. I'll give this a chance. It's your grandma's birthday. Oh.
It's that prick, Ellen.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my favourite niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
Duck Detective 2 is
I'm
very
a duck
fun.
detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
It's the Salami Bandit!
However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble.
I love this host.
The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one
What
of
is
your
a
family
secret
members
salami? Oh, that would be
is
telling.
trying to murder her. Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle? Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately. Just ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now.
The teenage girl who's been acting weirdly has Danganronpa plushes on her fucking desk. Yeah, I'm calling it now. The teenage girl did it. The one that's obsessed with the villain from Danganronpa 2 is the one that wants to kill Grandma. She's trying she's trying to create a killing game in her own house. She's trying to be the new Monokuma. Jane says Ukulele Car is now on the Steam page. Did I miss a trailer? There definitely wasn't a trailer. I guess they
And
just
uncovered
announced
secrets
it
they're hiding
without
from
a
you.
trailer? I really assumed it was
Apple
going to have a
Crumble
trailer
is
during
a
Summer Games
suspenseful
Fest.
interactive story, and will be
Does she have a
piping hot out of the
Danganronpa?
oven later this year.
Yeah,
We hope you enjoy
Rain, that
Grandma's
is a
birthday.
Komaeda
And
plush.
remember, everyone is a suspect.
Yeah, but the suspect with the Komaeda plush did the murder. I guarantee you. The Danganronpa teenager wanted to
Have
be
you
the
ever dreamt of a
Monokuma.
game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff? Well, your dreams have been answered. Check out this world premiere of Turbo Button's new game, Slap Out of It.
Is her favorite garment to Danganronpa?
Hi, I'm Nick from Turbo Button, and I'm excited to introduce you to Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Can I just say that man looks too much like Ned Flanders to either work at a company called Turbo Button or be making a game about slapping your way out of your problems. He is too
Solve the
straight-laced.
problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja?
This feels very
a rock
Just
star
Say
who's
No.
not afraid to get your hands dirty. A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you. Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today. That's where you'll apply skills like personal
Tara, I'm
tutor,
being
junk
silly
removal,
about
dry
the
docking,
murder
commercial
game.
plumbing, tech support,
I'm joking.
caretaking, print-based marketing,
Yeah, this is
whatever the
very
hell this
Bugsnax.
is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games.
This looks charming. This is being wishlisted. Yeah, Day of the Devs has had a very good wishlist rate
You'll
for
be
me
tasked
today.
with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and
This also
strange secrets
100%
to
looks
discover.
like a game that would be on VR. Like, you would play the I could have been convinced this came from the Job Simulator developers.
Slapping
on
is how you
Oculus.
interact with everything around you.
Oh, yes.
And just
This does
about
kind of look like
everything
the
and
horror
everyone
puppet
react to your
game.
slaps.
I forget what it was called, but yes, the one that had
You'll also find a
Arlo
bunch of
voiced a
useful items
puppet.
along the way
Voiced
that
a
you can
Muppet.
store in your trusty fanny pack.
My
Some
Friendly
items have special
Neighborhood?
uses, but of course,
I think it was My
you can
Friendly
slap with
Neighborhood.
every item as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works. But don't expect everyone to be happy about that.
Oh,
Our team
Oh.
is dedicated to interactive
that man
comedy and
eats
celebrating
butter
the
the
art
way
of
that
dumb.
a toddler
Up till
I
now,
knew at one
we've been known
point
for making a
ate
bunch of silly
butter.
VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first
Also,
time
I don't know
stepping
why the
away
toilet
from
seat's
VR
jiggly,
entirely.
I can't tell you.
It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of new ideas, and it's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time. We've spent years iterating, editing, and polishing. And we're so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also excited to be working with Ben
More
Starr,
dumb
who
games.
joins us now to share a little about what this project
Bimbo-fy
means
the
to him.
game industry.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but of course I'll do it.
Of course you're in this, Ben Starr.
We'll have more news to share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game by wishlisting now.
Yeah.
We promised you a lot of world premieres, but it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Neoxon, you're right. We're gonna get Final Fantasy VII music in Street Fighter 6. Oh,
Hello,
beautiful.
I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Platonic Games. And I'm Chris Sutherland,
Oh!
programming lead. We're
Is
absolutely
this where
thrilled to be
Ukulele
here
Cart's
to
showing
introduce you to the next chapter for our favourite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Kart.
This is where it's showing up. Oh, I really expected this to be more Diddy Kong, like N64 style Diddy Kong Racing, and not Super Nintendo Mario Kart. Look, I like a classic
Ukulele
kart
are back.
racer.
This time, they've traded the platforming for the starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other. One where, above all, skill reigns supreme. With Super Ukulele Kart, we're building a racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items, and perks. This isn't just a Sunday drive. It's a high-speed, high-skill, pixel-perfect racing showdown. Think of it as the definitive competitive karting adventure.
What a wild direction for
touch more lizard
Ukulele
and
as a
bat than
series
your
to go,
usual
but I like it.
At Platonic,
The
our
soundtrack's
goal
pretty
has always
cool.
been to inject a bit of that classic fun and character-driven magic back into the industry. We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and as huge karting fans ourselves, we can sense when sometimes things have drifted too far from much of what we believe made those experiences so fun in the first place.
Yeah, you know what? I will take a kart racer that is trying to be a throwback to. We liked how challenging the old Mario Karts were.
Super Ukulele Kart.
We want
is
to bring
quick
it back
pick up,
to
but for
retro
hardcore
Mario
genre
Kart
fans,
vibes.
We're one-upping everything you already know and love from the best karting games and ramping up the skill level even further. With new racing techniques, unleashing outrageous attacks on your opponents, and gaining
It's
every
got all of the
advantage
party
possible
gimmicks,
right
but
up
we
to
also
the
want
finish
it to be
line.
like a very
Not only
skill
that,
ceiling
we want you to
heavy
be able
game.
to have your karting
Okay.
cake and eat it too. With Super Ukulele Kart,
Slime Hunt,
you'll be able to set up races with an
yeah, Slime
unparalleled
Hunter says
degree of
Platonic is going
customization and
backwards
flexibility,
through game history
guaranteeing
with every
endless ways
release.
to compete with your friends to
You're
whatever
not
extremes
wrong.
you desire.
I would never
We
have
can't wait
considered
to see
that,
you on the
but
track and
I
test
think
ourselves
yeah,
against
you are
you too.
correct. They're working their way backwards through gaming history.
Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele Kart with you today. We've been fine-tuning this one for a while.
That's
but
pretty-
it's a
that's pretty
relief
cool.
to finally have it out of the garage and into your hands. If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow and wishlist the game. It truly makes a massive difference for us. We'll also be hosting a series of beta tests very soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in getting this across the finish line and making the game the definitive karting experience.
Yeah, they're
Thanks for
3D
watching.
models made
We'll
to
see you
look
on the
like
starting
2D
grid. Can't wait to reveal more features
2D
soon.
assets is a really interesting look. They've done a great job of capturing an aesthetic here. What is Rage as a meter? Oh, is this if you get hit with enough
All the way from
enough
Poland.
bullshit
We've
items,
got
you
some
get a
news
power
from the
boost to help
creators
you
of the
catch back
Invincible.
up?
Oh, hi. We are Starworld Industries, the team behind Into the Fire. It's a Cataclysm extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and fire physics itself, we didn't just read the manuals. We took part in a fire safety training and participated in professional research sessions. And honestly, we are probably the most fire-ready team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that which
I gotta say a thought quickly if Jane's still around. Spoiler light. You know the thing that's really obviously, like, the main through line of the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9 that we saw in the cinema yesterday? Like, very clearly the emotional journey that is being wrestled with. Yeah, unsurprisingly, huge portions of the internet are like, no, that's not what's happening. Like, of course that's going on. They didn't say the one word and therefore, oh. There we go, there's the sound back.
And the fire.
I am unsurprised by this revelation.
The locals turned.
Yes, Jane, the same people who said that other film was about nothing. Well, what was that film even about?
Fell apart.
Yeah, we're getting another round of that.
We bring back whoever we can. You make the call. Push further.
I'm going in.
Or turn back.
Test run around final. 30 seconds to RV.
Yeah, Hurricane, I'm baffled by them. No, I'm not baffled by the response to episode 9. I thought it was great, but I can completely understand why a wide audience did not gel with it.
The fire.
Oh my god, not again. Alright, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test! Evacuate!
Yeah, I'm very interested to see it a second time at some point.
This next game is the latest in a series of
How long
well-known
do we
cooperative
expect Day
puzzle
of the Dance to
platformers.
be?
That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Some years it's been 2 hours, so we might still have an hour a day.
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom,
turn this down a little.
Two youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Jane says, totally understand if you want to go tomorrow before streams.
Who are you two?
Yeah, we'll see
They
how I
must
feel
have
in the
somehow
morning.
tampered with Trine's
I
magic.
might, you know,
Are they
instead just
trying
want to
to
hang out with
replace
you,
us?
my lovely
They're
wife,
just as
because
baffled
I'm
as you are.
wife-pilled.
The heroes of Trine are three. Three.
Oh,
You don't
it's
need to
another
convince
Trine.
us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils.
Yeah. Okay,
Here goes.
I hate to admit it, I know. During Pride Month,
Don't underestimate
the
us.
the most embarrassing time to admit, a little bit gay. Lauren says, how do I find one of these wife pills?
What's that? It's another magic beastie.
Well, see, the problem is that you've got to get a wife first, because the wife comes with, like, you get the
more
wife
they
pills
travelled
with the
together,
wife.
the clearer it became that the
There's
young
a lot. It's
siblings
just
had
that a
been
lot of
hiding
the husbands don't they get given the wife pills and then don't take them. Whereas I was
shall
like,
see you
yum yum yum,
soon.
gobble gobble gobble, free wife pills. Echo says you're gay and woke. Learning so many new things about you today. I know.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric.
The pills don't
character-driven
make you
games
into
like
wife.
Life Ends
You've got to become wife
Their third
yourself. The
entry,
pills
When
make
Sirens Fall
you.
Silent, looks
They
like
make
it's gonna
you
be an
love
upgrade of
wife.
Everything they do best.
And that's where the
I can't wait
husbands
to
go
dive into the
wrong.
mystery on
It's
this.
why so many of them don't
Check
seem
out
to
When
to
Sirens
like
Fall
being married. Is that they threw out the wife pills rather than gobbling them down and going yum 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 free wife. You got to take the wife pills to really appreciate being having wife.
Studios, a small 10-person company specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Sirens Fall Silent is our third
I mean,
title.
Lauren, there are pills that make you
This
into
series,
wife, but
stories
that's
senza voce, voiceless stories.
that's
And
a
through
different
these
kind of
stories,
wife
we
pill.
Try to explore forgotten people.
David Dawn says wholesome direct
We aim
showcase
to shine a
tomorrow.
light on their
There's a lot of
suffering
showcases
because they
tomorrow.
deserve
Let me
to be
look up the
heard.
list. What is
And also
tomorrow?
because their stories
Some of
are
it-
still sadly relevant.
I will be streaming all of tomorrow's
Holy
live
shit, what
live
happened
streams.
You
Tomorrow
hear that,
is.
kid?
Let's have a look.
I bet he's exaggerating.
The Southeast
on,
Asian Games
let's get on with
Showcase, Wholesome Direct, Story Rich
Silence Full Silent
Showcase,
is a dark
Green
psychological
Games
thriller
Showcase,
with horror
Gaming
undertones
Pride
set in
Parade,
Italy in the early
Future Games
1990s.
Show, the Exodus
The player
Extended
takes on
Gameplay
the role of
Reveal,
Mia, a rookie
FGS
police
Live,
officer who
and
is
Frosty
unexpectedly
Games.
pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial
I'm going to be here
killer.
for all of those
As the
tomorrow.
investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more
Yeah, I
blurred.
think it's like 4
We
p.m. to
address
1
many
a.m. I'm going to be
complex and
streaming
controversial
tomorrow.
topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
Oh,
That missing girl in the photo.
this is a heavy game.
Are we going to save her? It makes me nervous to think she's
I
depending
will
on
probably
us.
eat on stream tomorrow. Like, I might
I'm
get
sure we'll be the ones to find
sweet
her.
and sour chicken balls from the
And you
Chinese
will
or something
become the new
tomorrow.
commissioner.
Mid-stream.
Instead of that pathetic little man.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions
The
alongside
3D
the
models in this are
structured and
superb.
rich gameplay experience, including branching dialogues, investigation mechanics, exploration, environmental
Oh,
puzzles,
thank you, sweetie.
and
You are delightful
some
and
rather
lovely. I
significant
love you.
surprises.
Because I'm wife-pilled.
The UV lamp has shown up large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here? It must be an important clue.
Based on previous choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game's story is experienced.
Tara says, is the
This
Future
is a
Game
huge
Show the one that has all the
evolution for us
skits that
as a
try really
studio, and
hard?
we
It's
really
one of
hope
two
we
that
can
have
keep
the
the
skits that
passion
try
we are
really hard.
putting in this.
Future Game Show is the one that's usually hosted by like two voice actors who are trying really hard to do jokes, and the jokes don't land, but they're trying really hard. The other one, and I think this might be the one you're thinking of, is the PC Gaming Show, that usually has like the skits are usually in some way like there's a CGI backdrop and they're doing like there's a whole thing of them being on a spaceship that becomes like a really bad skit. Which one had the bike manager insulting his staff? Oh, the insulting the staff one was PC Gaming Show last year. Yeah, PC Gaming Show I think is the one you were thinking of.
Battler Games, 47 Communications.
Yes,
Game Awards,
yes. I knew
IDF
Unity
Xbox,
had to be a sponsor.
Razer,
All of those made
Sony
with
Interactive
Unity
Entertainment,
logos had to be a sponsor
Summer Game
requirement.
Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity, Wired Productions, and Exola.
Summer Games
If you don't
Fest, if
know
you could
who
sponsor
Exola
me
is,
next year,
they
that'd be
love
great.
indie games
I'd
and are
love to
building a
get some of
brighter
that
future for
Keeley
the industry
money.
we love. They connect all the tools, systems, payments, and web shops for the video games industry. Explore all the things you need to launch, grow, and win with Exola.
A super duper special thanks to our pals at Unity. Are you made with Unity? I am.
Echo says, I haven't watched any of the PC Gaming Show since the first awful one. Has it improved at all? It has improved, but that's a really low bar. It's no longer 4.5 hours of really dry, like 40-minute dev interviews. Like that one year I was trapped in there with, oh, who was it from Destructoid? Jed Whittaker. Trying to crowdfund new cushions while in the showcase. It's not as bad as it was that year. It's still the most awkward and stilted of the showcases. The PC Gaming Show is still, like, the one I don't look forward to. Oh, we're done. Okay. Sometimes the Day of the Devs is 2 hours. I really thought we were going for another hour. The PC Gaming Show has good games, and they've really learned to minimize the number of interviews they do. It's probably the worst showcase still, but, like, it's way better than it was. It's no longer pulling teeth, it's just, like, getting a bruise now. There we go. Cool, we are done. I'm going to pause this. Thank you so much, everyone who's been watching today. This has been, it's been a fun day of accessibility-focused showcases. I'm really glad people tuned in for the Accessibility Summer Showcase earlier today, which, when I last looked, the views were pretty good on. Let me see if I can double-check those numbers. Last I looked, it was at several thousand already, which is pretty cool. I'm doing a quick skim out of curiosity. 3,000 just on the main showcase stream so far. That's pretty good. I'm going to be back tomorrow at, let's find out what time. Summer Games Fest schedule. Yeah, nothing will match the quality of the IO Interactive showcase last year. Look, I loved 007 First Light, but God, the IO showcase last year was a goddamn mess. June, let's have a look, 6th. 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. I will be streaming the Southeast Asian Game Showcase. An hour later, I'll be streaming the Wholesome Direct. An hour later, the Story Rich Showcase. An hour later, the Green Game Showcase. An hour later, the Gaming Pride Parade. The Future Games Show is at the same time, so either Gaming Pride or Future Games Show, I don't know, who knows. Then the Exodus thing is happening. Then the FGS thing is happening. Then Frosty Games is happening at 11. So I'll probably be streaming 4 p.m. to midnight UK tomorrow. Thank you so much for checking out these streams. I will be around for... Green Games was bizarre last year. Bizarre in the kind of way that makes me curious to try it again this year. Maybe I'll have both streams open and we'll tap between them like we did last time. I'm gonna go enjoy the end of my Prosecco with my lovely wife, because, you know, as I'm wife-pilled, as we all know. I will catch you all tomorrow. Goodbye.